Hello everyone, and welcome to a new episode of the Arcane Adventures. You are here joined with me, the Dungeon Master Marcus Aurelius, and my motley crew of nerds and musicians. Do say hi, everyone.
Hi.
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 Greetings.
Obviously, a big change from last time. We have some of us have cameras, obviously in a server referendum, so you get to see our beautiful faces as we react and cry to what the certain situation may hold.
Oh, I thought we were in a court case. Never mind.
And the proceeding today is to whether or not Barnaby should be allowed to keep the patron inside his head while he builds a house of cards.
Oh my god. Thank you.
DM,
Yes.
would you like to tell us what happened last time?
Yeah, so if everyone's ready, then we shall get ready with the recap. And obviously,
Are we ever ready?
Never.
well, just a couple of things before we start. Obviously, for those who didn't know, Sarah does play with me in person, but they're sat behind me, so you can see my hand, like in a can. Yeah.
Hi.
And second of all, it appears that the chroma key that I use for Discord is actually cropping out a bit of Ariel's like face and background.
Are you kidding me?
The astral elf is reborn.
Wait, I need my elf ears. Hold on, give me one moment.
While you're doing that, I'll do the recap. So, last time we were here, obviously the group waited anxiously for Hazel to run through with her plan of infiltrating the pagoda to free Arlen, which upon reaching the top they found that Arlen was then being taken down to the one slave arena that was still remaining in this city and decided to follow. The others, after reuniting with Vi, decided to plan their own little mission before they were sullied by a somewhat friendly face and handed some aiding equipment in the I've got to quickly sort this chroma key out, otherwise it's gonna bug me.
Can it be annoying technical errors, huh?
No, it's just the fact that it crops some of Ariel's face out. Like, look at it.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, look at that. That's really weird. But anyway, I'm sure I'll find a solution to it at some point. So, as the group all made their way into the arena, Hazel made the discovery that Arlen had been brainwashed, and the others managing to infiltrate in stolen guard uniform. Actually, Ariel, if you pop on a light, that may sort it. So yeah, they managed to sneak in, and the plan was executed in its bleak entirety as the slaves all rose up in consolidation and want of freedom. Vi, hell-bent on wanting to see this place burn to the ground after the years of torment that they had suffered here. And that is where we pick up the story. So, as you all stand in front of the pagoda, there we go. See, issue is solved. Ariel is now here in full.
Yeah.
So, as you all stand there outside the towering pagoda, you all, obviously after Zeta blew the statue of guards away, you stand there, two of you in barely anything but slave equipment, those being Hazel and Arlen. But one, you do hear a slight voice coming off like over all the raucous and the firefights that are happening in and around the city, as you see this towering pile on these short little legs just like swaying back and forth before it falls in front of you, Hazel. As you just see this gnome just look up and say, I'm sorry, I got what I could for you. Mom.
Oh, who are you?
The name's Timothy, Mom.
Nice to meet you, Timothy.
Nice to meet you too, Mom. Is it ma'am or Mom?
Just call me Hazel.
Yes, Hazel, Mom.
May I ask why you have my stuff?
Oh,
And-
I was told to get it by one of your others. I found a guard. They were sleeping. I punched them in the balls, And I took their armor and I ran. It was very heavy, I must say.
Timothy, where have you come from?
I've come from the same slave quarters you have.
Would you like a job in Tracia, Timothy?
In what?
In Tracia.
Where's that?
That would be a long travel that way, and I'm going to point off towards the
Down south.
Yeah.
You're just gonna go a long travel that direction.
But they are very against slavery.
Oh, fucking amazing! I must say.
Yes.
Right. Well, I shan't keep you any longer. Thank you, Mom, Hazel, Mom.
Thank you.
Yes, that one. As you just see him, like, almost comedically, knees high, just start running off south through the chaos.
I'm just gonna watch and just, like, look a bit confused after the whole interaction, but I'm going to just be like, okay.
Is Arlen's stuff there?
No, because Arlen's stuff's at the top of the pagoda.
That was taken from me when I got brainwashed.
Where did they take your stuff, Hazel?
Because Hazel was captured in the arena, they would have just put it in, like, a strongbox, but obviously with all the chaos and confusion, like, everything just went haywire.
I'm gonna take my breastplate, as it's still broken. I'm going to put it in my bag and put my studded leather on.
Don't you have the mending cantrip?
Yes, I do. Fuck.
You do, don't you? Because remember early campaign, you tried to fix my bow.
Yeah, and I also mended the pillows after the pillow fight.
Yeah,
that was pre-stream moment. That was brilliant. I love that.
That was pre-stream.
I'm going to cast mending on my chest plate, and of course.
Okay, so you're gonna mend the broken strat, and just as you do that, what's everyone else going to do? Obviously, you stand with the pagoda in front of you. You've got chaos and confusion happening all around you. You've got people running, gunfire going off, artillery shots at some points for some odd reason.
I don't know.
You know your main antagonist is at the top of this tower, so
I wouldn't know that my family's not up there, wouldn't I?
you would have seen the airship rising, but you obviously you wouldn't know who or what was on it.
Okay, but I wouldn't recognize the symbol kind of a bit, wouldn't I?
Yes. Because it's your family crest.
Aurora?
Yay. But yeah, I'm just gonna be standing there just utterly confused and just like overwhelmed by the situation.
Can I quickly do something?
Yep, go for it.
Aurora?
We...
Aurora?
I can't hear Hazel right now.
Speak. No, just speak, because it's gonna come through my mic.
Aurora?
Hmm?
I know you don't remember me. And I know I'm probably the last one you trust. But can you not see that there's a bit of truth behind my words?
As Hazel says that, it does ring true of what they said, like, it oddly adds up.
This is confusing. I believe you and everything, but doesn't make sense.
Aurora, I'm going to do something, but promise not to panic when you see it.
If you're planning on touching me, give me consent first.
I'm not planning to touch you. I'm planning
Good.
to show you something. Something that you've seen before.
How can I trust you?
Because I'm about to show you something that I didn't show any of the guards in the dungeon. Because they would have treated me differently. And I'm going to transform into my kitsune form.
So, as this, like, speckle of light just starts whisking around Hazel, you see them transform from their... What form were you in before?
My elven form.
You see them transform from their elven self down to a kitsune form. This looks very comforting, and it really does remind you of someone that you've seen in, like, the past few days.
I'm gonna kind of walk around thinking like, why is this comforting and why is this somehow familiar? I'm just gonna keep looking around, like, studying Hazel's Kitsune form, and whilst that's happening, I'm holding my head as if, like, what is happening?
Aurora. When
I then look at the face.
when we were stranded on that place together, I know you don't remember, but I turned into this form to stop myself from getting hypothermia.
This place, it brings oddly familiar, this sort of cove area.
And then you did a situation. You chucked away a sleeping bag and tried to get me to sleep in the same sleeping bag as you.
You recall this event?
What?
This was the day that.
Speak up.
This was the day, Aurora, that you told me you loved me.
I loved you?
Yes.
As this is going on, what's everyone else doing? Zaz, what are you doing?
He's gonna just look tough, but then kind of confused, like, wow. Just like, I should do something, but I should. Or,
Okay, what's
But I got-
what's
Yeah.
Nisa going to do?
So where am I? Have I met up with Vi and Zeta yet?
Yep,
or-
you are all standing in front of the front doors of the pagoda.
So how are they, like normal front doors, or are they like big front doors?
They are big, like big double doors, but one of them has been blasted in by something.
God,
So-
I wonder what.
So, anybody got anything we're gonna do, or are we just gonna stand here looking at this beautiful oak wood?
I guess we could go
I
through
say
it.
we go in.
See
DM?
what's there.
Yes.
Would I recognize walking through the layout of this pagoda?
Yes.
I'm going to step forward and say, I know the layout of this place, you guys can follow me.
Excellent.
Okay.
That helpful
No.
as well.
You know where they would be.
I would have a brief idea, I think.
You know that their
Me
quarters
too, where they are.
you would know that their quarters are at the very top.
I do know. I can take you all there.
Let's go. What are we waiting for?
Okay, we'll go. And I'm going to lead the way.
I'm going.
Yes,
I-
it's-
Who is going to go through the front door first? It can fit up to 3 people walking
I'm going
shoulder to
with,
shoulder.
I'm going with Vi.
So are we going to have Aurora, Hazel, and Vi up front?
Yes.
Yeah, sounds about right.
All 3 of you make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, Jesus freaking Christ. First live roll. Do I have the disadvantage because of the shield or no?
No.
Okay. I need to unequip that shield.
Yeah, you can just de-equip the shield. Just say,
Yeah.
"Fuck this shit."
I don't have my shit, so I can't really
You
put
said
on my leather
dexterity,
armor.
yeah?
Yep, dex
So
saving throw.
26.
26 for Vi, excellent.
Where's dexterity?
23.
23 for Arlen.
That's an 18.
18. Excellent. So, as you walk through the door, you see this row of guards standing at the bottom of the stairs. As you see them point muskets up and down, and you hear them yell fire, but you manage to all hit the floor at the right time. That all the shots go over your head and hit the wall or the still standing door beside you.
Oh.
As the sergeant then calls to reload. Who is going to do something?
I charge past the 3 on the floor
Mm-hmm.
and cast Thunderwave into the group of guards.
I was
Okay.
gonna cast lightning bolt, but it's fine. Go on. Go
What's
for it.
the? Is it a save for Thunderwave?
Constitution.
Isn't that for all of us?
No, because Zeta's running past you. And DC is 17?
Yeah, 17.
Okay, so that's 2 fail, 3 fail, 4 fail, 5 fail, 6 fail, 7 fail.
The DM needs a dice tray.
I can safely say that they all failed.
Okay, they
Okay.
all take 10 thunder damage and are pushed 10 feet away.
So as
Oh
so,
wait, hang on.
oh,
That's 17 thunder damage. I forgot that, like, Arcane Firearm adds another d8 of damage to any spells I cast.
fair enough.
I keep forgetting.
So as you rock on up, you run past the 3 that are led on the ground. As you just jump up, you clap together as this boom of thunder just erupts through the hallway. You watch them all, plus the captain, just fall back against the stairs. A couple of them knocking out through the impact, but still half of them just like slowly start getting up in a very delirious state.
Are they all in the way of the stairs? Like, could you have to get
Yes.
past them with the stairs?
Yes.
And how far are they?
They are a good 60 feet from you.
60 feet. Okay. How wide is the room, give or take?
The actual hallway, the main hallway that's carpeted, which obviously leads to the stairs, you're looking at about... Oh, how was human about? You're looking at about 9-10 feet wide, but the hallway itself past the archways goes to about 16-18 feet.
They're still up against the archways, yeah?
They're all thrown back against the stairs. They've got
Oh.
nothing behind them apart from, well, some of them are knocked out unconscious, others are like just trying to get their bearings through this delirious state.
In that case, I have my blunderbuss, and I have 60 feet flying speed from the spell Fly Shiva gave me last session. So,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna fly 55 feet toward the guards, and if there's like a clump of them in a 5-foot cone for me, for themselves, I'm just gonna put my blunderbuss like to my shoulder and try and fire at as many of them in the cone as possible.
I would say you'd definitely be able to hit all of them if you went 50 feet, because then obviously the way the blunderbuss acts is it just rattles out.
Yes, but if it's in a 5-foot cone, I deal 60-12 damage, as we've talked about.
Yes, you did, but they are already damaged and they're not that tanky.
Good point. I will go 50 feet.
Okay, 50 feet, that puts you 10 foot away from your current enemies. Go ahead and make the shot.
Is it just a single roll to hit?
We'll say you don't, because they're all still there in a delirious state and they're not in any capable shape to, like, avoid it, just go for it.
That's an insta-hit, you're saying?
Yes.
Let me find the damage then. Okay, so it's gonna be 3d12 per guard. So I'll roll it once.
Yeah, just roll the 3d12 and we'll apply that to every single guard.
And then I've got that one as well. That's gonna be 16 damage to each of the to all of the guards.
Okay, as you all slowly funnel into the pagoda, seeing these guards trying to wake up deliriously, you see Nisa just whip out the blunderbuss and just shoot through the air. As they get within 10 feet, they fire the blunderbuss. This cacophony of the boom just erupts out, the smoke pouring out amongst them all as they're pushed back 5 feet, obviously because they got nothing resisting against them. But you just see all the guards just flop down at the bottom of the stairs. The sergeant just trying to, like, push up, and then just flops down with the lack of energy.
That tiefling can shoot!
Oh god. Indeed.
Can I grab Aurora and, like, by the arm and just, like, start running towards the stairs?
Yep, go for it. So, so obviously, Vi, you grab Aurora, you basically just yank him off the floor. Hazel, you just scurry yourself up and you just start. You're still in your Kitsune form
Yeah,
as well.
no, I'm literally gonna go. You forget
Oh.
that about something, Vi?
That's it. Wait, in your kid's uniform, you would only talk in Sylvan. I understand Sylvan.
I do not.
Do we only
I hadn't thought of that. I honestly hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, in your Kitsune form, you speak Sylvan. So luckily, you're with me and Vice, so I can translate it.
Okay.
Just hear a bunch of squeaks.
Just
But yeah, as you all make your way to the bottom of the stairs, are you going to go up to the first floor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow up past because I assume it's gonna be Vi, Aurora, Hazel, and then the rest of the group. I'll follow up after Hazel.
Yeah, you sort of stagger in like a flying V formation. Obviously, knees at the front because you've got the big fuck off weapon.
Everyone just sees Hazel in her Kitsune form.
Yeah, well, they're all used to it by now.
I'm not.
So,
Except for a wall, because they never seen it before.
as you reach the first floor, you see obviously the set of doors that should be there is caved in rubble, collapsed in front of it. The door's pushed in from the weight of the rubble, and you do see a few like specks of orange coming from the inside as like fire begins to pop and crackle.
I'm just gonna keep, like, with Vi obviously grabbing my arm and having a grip, I'm just going to keep going and go in the way that I know.
Oh, the music mod disappeared. What the fuck?
Oh, hold on, I got it.
I'm gonna go.
Unless the bot died.
Is
hold on,
the
is that door the only way, or?
No, there is stairs up.
Yeah,
Okay.
the bot died.
Shit.
So we're
Wait for
following
it to go back
stairs.
alive, it's fine.
is there
Keep going.
any posh things of value that I can see in the actual?
Nothing on this like landing.
It's
I'm
just,
gonna
so it's
continue
just
to
stairs
follow.
going up.
In that
I'm
case,
just
is
gonna
there
keep going.
Continue going up. Yeah.
anything
Going up.
big and heavy?
I mean, there's bits of stone from like the rubble.
I'll
Obviously, the
take a
collapsed floor
big. I'll take a big rubble bit of stone, and I'm just gonna use it to try and blockade the stairway so that nothing else can follow us up, and then I'll follow the rest of the party.
Okay. You block one of the stairwells going up to the first floor.
There's two.
So think of it as like it goes up from the floor you're on. It then goes round, and then you have two going up to the next floor.
That's fine. I feel like it's a bad idea to blockade both stairway because I still need a way
Yeah,
down.
that is a fire hazard, I must say.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. I'll blockade the one, and
Fair
then
enough.
go to the party.
So as you move up, going up towards the second floor, there's no guards this time to try and shoot you, but you all do feel the building shake a little. Like you do feel the building move. And considering how old and how tall this building is, that's not a good sign.
Uh-oh.
That's not
I'm
a
just
good
gonna yell,
sign.
everyone
be
keep
fine.
going.
Okay.
Why are we going?
So
I will
I'm
keep
still
going,
I'm still booking it with Vi.
Yep.
As I go, I'm not gonna stop running or slow down, but all the windows I see, I'm gonna open them. Low run.
Okay, fair enough. So as you do, you obviously get to the second floor. A similar situation, but not as bad. There is rubble in front of the door, but there is still a little bit of a way inside. But by that indication, Arlen's scurrying through the hole in the
Well, can I like, because Vi still has me, can I like aid them with me? But then if I can, also with Hazel.
It would take a while, obviously, because of the size of the size of the rubble in front of the door. But you could help a couple people through.
I'll help Vi and Hazel.
No, I'll stop and I'll help as well.
Okay, so
I'm helping you over.
I'm helping Vi.
So you're just going to be there either side, just like one pulling, one pushing Vi through this rubble. Into this room.
Someone grabs the back legs, someone grabs the front legs, and just goes yoink. And then when we've done Vi, I'll then hold out my hand to Hazel.
Okay, so
I think I'll be fine.
you'll be fine. You're a little fox.
Yeah.
I'm the only elven one.
Yeah. So as you obviously clear through the rubble, you do come across a little sort of living quarters that has been wrecked by artillery damage and rubble coming in from the floor above. As you look up, you do see the holes in the ceiling of just where the
Would I
floor
recognize the
collapsed.
room and who it belonged to?
You would just know that it's obviously belongs to the Imperial Guards who station this place. It's just like a communal area of where they'd hang out, play cards, you know, bet on slaves, stuff like that.
In my head, fuck you, Jacob.
Yeah,
fuck you to my forced arranged marriage spouse.
but yeah, that's what the freebie see. Is there anything you three want to do?
Continue going.
So you
Going.
Okay, you just climb back out. You just managed to climb back out. You go up the third set of stairs. I need everyone to make a dex save this time.
I just lost my character sheet. Hold on, I lost my D&D Beyond.
I will keep all the numbers. Keep all your numbers in mind. I will go by one.
Give me like 5 minutes because my D&D
Wait, you
Beyond
said
just stopped
dex, yeah?
working.
Huh?
For dex, yeah?
Yeah, dex saves.
Okay.
I'm good at those. I'm good at those.
This one might be bad.
If my D&D Beyond slows the
Do you
load.
remember what your modifier was?
Yeah, I do know what my modifier is.
Then why are you worrying? You can just roll.
Oh yeah, shit. I don't have the +7 anymore. Thanks, Shield. That's cocked. Okay. Okay. I'll take it.
11. Okay. So, Arlen, what did you get?
I got a 9.
9 for Arlen. Zaz?
16.
Very nice. Hazel got an 11. Nisa?
A 19.
Vi?
28.
Was that a natural 20 by chance?
Oh, it was a 19.
Ooh.
I got +9 to your
And
dex.
Zeta?
Ooh.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so all of you, bar Arlen and Hazel, managed to stop in time as you hear these metallic drums just start, just be pushed over the hollow boom hitting the sides as this liquid starts falling. The ones who succeeded, you all managed to step back in time and allow it to just flow down the sides of the stairs. Arlen and Hazel, you do get caught in it.
Oh god, we take damage.
Thank God I survived.
7 points of fire damage as this boiling hot water is doused upon you.
Ouch!
Oh.
Right over my scar!
More than one scar, might I say.
Yeah, more than one. Wait, shit, the tattoo on my hand! I haven't noticed
Oh,
that
that's
yet!
gonna sting.
No, because the tattoo on the back of my hand that has mine and Malachi's name on it.
So yeah, go
I'm
ahead and
fucking
take
screwed.
7 points of damage from boiling water that's poured onto you.
Twice.
Okay, and also don't forget the tattoo from the orb that you touched.
Yeah, they did mention
Massive
that.
mark.
But that's not a scar, that's just an imprint.
Yeah.
So, as you all just
7, yeah?
yes, as Arlen and Hazel, you take time to like let the wounds cool down. The rest of you take time for the water to just pour down and then flow down the rest of the stairs. You can hear it sloshing down each stairs until it hits the bottom. You can even hear it faintly sizzle on the corpses that Nisa left at the bottom of the stairs.
Whilst I'm waiting for the wounds to go down, can I just immediately cast Cure Wounds on me and Hazel?
Yes.
Alright.
What
Well-
what level are you casting them at?
I will cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Okay, go ahead and roll your.
Actually, I could just do it 1st level because it's 1d8.
Yeah, you just need something to heal that back up.
9.
So yeah, you're back to full, Hazel.
We're both back to full.
I just sorted out my stuff.
Also, don't mind us. We've just got food.
Nice.
Mandatory break for food. So
Also-
yeah, as you two stop for a moment, obviously the water passes. The rest of you move up. You see obviously it's still steaming a little bit from how hot the water was. But you do see Hazel and Aurora just sat there, just like waiting for it to cool down.
That was bloody hot.
At least we know we don't
Yeah,
have any
better thing.
bacteria on us
Hot.
now.
Well, no, because it just went all over me and the pretty one.
Oh. Sorry about that.
You are so concussed.
Sarah's face.
Oh dear.
That's what
She's right in the cam, like.
This is why I wanted cams!
Hazel turns round and that's the face she gives.
She just...
Wait, is
Yeah,
this
like,
to...
yeah, I just say, like,
Who's
it
this
went all
to?
over me and the pretty one.
Oh, this would probably be to Zaz. Like, oh.
Yeah, it's to you, because you're the one that said it.
Yeah, my shut up mouth.
Anyway.
No, not really. Not
Zaz,
really.
in your
That
head...
wasn't canon.
Zaz, in your head you just say, my god, you're really not the one with women, are you?
Oh my god, yeah. Not
That's what he
really
said.
on. Ah, patron, why me?
I
My
love
shut up mouth.
patron.
Sorry,
The
I don't
patron-
exactly want you to die in this building, do I?
Not really. Don't
The
want to
patron
keep.
just wants messing around.
Yeah, but you're stuck in my head forever.
We'll see about that.
Bye,
He
patron.
just
I hope we don't
zoidbergs
see you
out of
again.
there.
Well,
Right,
better get going.
so you're going up to the third floor, yeah?
With me and Vi and Hazel in front, yeah.
So as you go up, you reach the third floor. There's no rubble in front of the door, but as you do reach the top, you just see 4 guards just fall out, just like panting, just gasping for it. It's like, oh, I should have had a warrant as anything friendly as they look and they're like, you're not meant to be in it.
Yeah, no,
I
I
don't know
think
what to
it would
do.
be now would be a really great time for you guys to just go down the stairs.
Yeah.
You'll find about how many guards was it at the foot of the stairs, Mark?
At the bottom of the stairs, there was 8 guards plus
Oh,
a
8? I
sergeant.
thought it was 4.
8.
Yeah.
Ocho, señorita.
Are any of the guards the ones that captured me? No. Okay.
I know exactly what to do. If they don't listen to Nisa, I know what to do.
Shoot them.
But yeah, they just look between you all and they're like, you do know this place is coming down, right?
Oh yes, we did.
Well,
Kind of new, you know, it's quite old. Say,
And, you know, we have our own troops instructed to shell this building.
I think so.
Well,
Yeah, it
just
sounds
what
like-
you know, if you mind moving aside so then we don't have to walk past your undesirables.
I immediately move with Vi.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I'm just gonna move
transform
this
back
side,
into
just-
my human
yeah.
form.
I'll go to fly.
Undesirables is a
There's a
so
witch!
bad.
So wait, he just walks past like that. Just walks past with a crucifix.
Excuse me, but I'll have you know I'm a kitsune.
Witch.
That god needs a raise. Raise to the grave.
Yeah. So, we're back. What was that?
Oh, the god just moved past Hazel going, witch. Can we- If they've moved out the way, can I just like continue just dragging Vi and Hazel with me?
Can I kind
Thank
of
you.
set one of the guards' butts?
I'll
Finish your
try and
food.
go to-
Finish your scran.
What spell are you
For
gonna
you.
use to set one?
Yeah, as they walk by.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Don't mind me just interacting with the chat.
Never mind. That's a 10.
So as they walk past, you sort of produce a flame in your hand, and as the final one walks by, you sort of touch it and say like, "Whoa! Keep your hands to yourself, please." As they just
She
walk down,
doesn't.
as she just walks down, and then a few moments later, you just say, "Can you guys smell burning?" Can you guys smell and then the other one's like, "There's a fire on you! There's a fire!"
And it's blue fire too. It's not like actual blue fire, but
It's just blue
the
coloured
colour.
fire.
I'm just gonna go. as I just keep going.
Why, thank you. Have him know I'm no witch.
I'm just gonna keep going with Vi. Just keep
going up
going.
to the top like a never stop, yeah?
Yeah.
Essentially. Yeah.
As you reach the 4th and final floor, which for Americans would be the 5th floor, you do see the familiar walkway up the stairs and then the very noble doors in front of the head Carabo's office.
Can I stop everyone for like a second?
Yes, obviously, Arlen, you recognise this. Hazel, you recognise this from when you infiltrated the place.
No, of course.
I recognize this.
You.
I turn to Vi.
I was just staring at you.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I've been sure since the moment they dragged me in here.
You want us in there with you?
May as well.
Right.
I, like,
It's all yours,
hold-
though.
I kind of just, like, give a nod to Vi, and I kind of just let them walk alongside me up front, with everyone else making sure that they're behind.
So it's going to be you and Vi up front, then followed by everyone else in whatever order.
Yeah.
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 Awesome. So as you walk up to the doors, as you go to open them, you do feel a bit of resistance, like someone's keeping this door closed.
Can I try and use a spell to barge the door open, no matter who's behind it?
What spell are you using?
Fuck it. Lightning bolt. It's either that or thunderclap, okay? I don't have any good freaking attack spells.
Thunderclap would be better because you're producing a massive force against the entire door.
Then I will do that.
Can I just try and physically just open the door?
Just go boom.
Yeah. Vi, as you walk up, as you go to open the door, you do feel heavy resistance against it.
I just tell
I just
Vi
try
to
and, like-
step aside.
Like, stand on my back legs and just, like, try and push it to get as much force.
Strength check.
I'll give you Flash of Genius for a +5.
Sheesh.
Okay, so that's fine, okay. That's...
That was cocked.
Was it?
Yeah, it was up against the...
Oh, okay,
edge,
cool.
I think. Don't worry, I know that it was a shit roll. Don't worry. That is
That's not much better.
Okay.
13.
13 total.
Yeah.
So as you stand up on your hind legs, you sort of rear forward, putting as much force against the door. You feel it bend, but it's not enough force to open it.
I just, from the back, rack my blunderbuss. You want any help?
You just grunt.
I'm stood like right centered to the
Can I
door,
just
ready
make
for
a flat
thunderclap.
strength check for the lols? I have
If you're
like
on
a
the
minus
natural
1 to
20.
strength.
Could I-
Okay, with a -1 that'll be an 8, so I don't do much.
I can
Oh.
imagine just Zeta tries to run up and smack the door down, but just bounces straight off.
Yeah.
Could I cast mage hands, try and push the door?
It can only exert like 10 pounds of force, so good luck, mate.
I'm still gonna try.
As you cast them out, you see it appear, you see it just... as it just presses against the door. And you watch it, like, struggle as it tries to push. You see the door just... but nothing
Can I help
avails.
I, having not been directly told no and or ripped to shreds by Vi, would like to just kind of walk up calmly with my blunderbuss and place it not like directly on the lock, just under the lock of the door.
Okay.
And
As you do,
I'm just gonna
do you press it
Oh,
right
hold
up
on.
against the door, or do you leave a bit of a gap?
leave a tiny gap, not like tiny, but like maybe a couple inches, 3 or 4 inches.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So, as you cock it, you place it up against the bit that you want, you let it fire. you see this hole appear in the door from the explosion. As you just hear from the other side, "Oh shit! They got firearms!" And then
Yes, we do! Open wide! I'm just gonna fire again.
You would have to take time to reload.
That's a
Do you
good
want me,
point.
do you want me to go?
Okay. I'm casting Thunderwave at the door.
Jesus Christ! Imagine.
So after falling back from running at the door, Zayt just cracks their fingers. It's like, right, time to just proper weight, just bang. As the wave hits the door, it flies open. You hear a
Never mind.
rattle from 4 different areas.
Should I
Followed
roll
by
damage?
Yeah, go ahead, roll damage. Why not?
Just breaks the door into 4 pieces.
But if I open up.
It just pew pew.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay, so
9.
you obviously see the door fly open. You see it you obviously see bits of it splinter off as doesn't have a 7 splintering damage to the like Imperial Guard on the inside. As you just hear them hit different parts of the wall, like 2 on either side. As you see behind the desk, like almost fearing for their life, the head of the Carabo family.
Is the door now open?
Yep, the door is now firmly open.
I'm going in with Vi.
I wanna, like, storm towards him.
Certainly can. Obviously, to your right and left, you do see like 2 Imperial Guards either side, just like trying to get up, just swords to hand, ready to like defend with their lives.
I immediately, I storm in, I go for the guard on the left. I've got my blunderbuss to my shoulder. Look, mate, just get on the ground, alright?
As you
I
say
go
that,
for
they,
the one on the right.
yeah, as you said that, they stop on their knees as they just look. They don't go any further, but they're not admitting defeat.
You've got 5 seconds or I'm gonna blow your left leg off. 5.
The two on your side just then drop their blades.
Thank you, sweetheart. And then at that point, I'm gonna go over to... Go, Zaz. Hey, Zaz, just
Yes.
pull their weapons, stick them by the door.
Go. I'll
If
do
you
that.
have anything to, would you mind tying them up?
I've got some rope, which would be handy.
Perfect.
So obviously inside the room you've got 4 Imperial Guards and the head of the Carabo family, and now slowly every one of you as you just slowly move into this building.
Okay.
But yeah, Vi and Aurora, you do slowly move up towards the desk. You see the head of the Carabo family getting more and more panicky as they're trying to look around for something. As they eventually pull out this small little like makeshift pistol and just hold it out, and they're like, Don't! I will shoot! I will shoot! Don't!
I shoot it out of their hand.
Roll to hit.
That was unexpected.
That is a 17.
Okay, so in a quick moment, you look up Zeta, you quick draw and fire. You don't quite catch the hand, but you catch a little bit further up as the shot goes through the hand, the recoil just throwing the pistol out of it across to the corner. As they're like, ah!
While he's distracted, I want to, like, bounce on him and, like, tackle him to the ground.
Go ahead.
Like, pinning him down.
Go ahead and make
like-
a strength check with advantage.
Awesome.
I'm in the action, just like astonished by all this.
Can you actually just make sure the bot's online?
Yep.
That is actually a nat 20.
So that's 25.
So, as you see the the bolt fly into their wrist, you see them recoil back. This is your moment. You jump up the stairs, you leap over the table, and you just slam them to the ground.
What's back?
I want to pin them down with, like, using my human hands and back legs, leaving my front 2 paws free.
Okay.
And I would like to start, like, just animalistically tearing into him.
So what, are you just gonna start like clawing at them, just like trying to open them up?
Yes.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
You got this, Vi. You've got this.
Okay, that's a 16.
Okay. So as you start tearing into them, you obviously are overcome with the rage that you have felt for so many years. So much hatred built up inside your heart, inside your blood. And finally, with the sole chance you possibly have, you just start clawing into them, just start ripping away, just not caring. You just have tears and you have hatred tearing into them as you just continue going. Everyone else just hears Vi like screaming, crying, just like clawing away until there is barely anything left.
I'm just watching, like, right in the action, just like... Okay?
I'm still at just do your thing, Vi. Just do your thing.
After about a good minute of just straight clawing, you are left with very little of a human left.
For being right in the action, I'm traumatized.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you just, as you sort of stop yourself, and the rage sort of wears off, you sort of look down and it's like, this felt good. This felt like heroic. Like this was a long time in the coming.
I just like step back, with the paws covered in blood, like shaking, and my bottom, like the jaw shaking as well.
I'm going to kind of place my hand on Vi's left shoulder, and I'm gonna then grab their like left wrist and kind of try and stop them from shaking.
As you just sort of stand back, your body like just shaking as the adrenaline slowly wears off. You feel this gentle hand. Well, which side are you on?
Left.
Left side. You just feel this soft, gentle hand like just grab a hold of you from the left, just almost trying to calm you down.
But yeah, I'm kind of just like trying to stop you from shaking.
They're just not gonna react.
You killed them. We can go now. Would I recognize which of the Caribous that one was?
It was the head of the family.
So the father? Oh god, I'm gonna be killed. I'm going
as obviously this moment of solidarity is happening, the Imperial Guard just like have looked on in horror as they just still look up. They still haven't admitted defeat. They still haven't proclaimed themselves the vanquished. As they just look between Nisa and Zeta, just wondering what's going to happen next.
I'll look towards the others and say, "Take care of them. I've got Vi."
I'm
Okay.
gonna grab an Imperial Guard and kind of bring them up the mauled, deformed face of their old, I don't know, ruler, friend, carer, I don't know, and just basically not drown them in it, but just drive their face into what's left of his face, and every now and again just bring it out. You lost yet? Drive him back in.
How long do you do that for? So, like, do you just keep going at it and going at it until you get something?
Defeat.
After a while, you see the face, like, completely battered and bloody, but they still don't admit defeat.
Hazel's just
In that case, I'm just gonna, like, I'll just, at that point, smash his head into your cowboy family father's head.
So you're gonna walk out.
Just until I've killed him, then I'll go on to the next guard, repeat the process until one of them admits defeat. I'll move my way around, I've got 4.
So, obviously, the first one you just deal with. The second one follows the same mantra as one of the others under Zeta's care. Wrong campaign, my apologies. just looks up and is like, "You must know something, Devil Blood.
Go on then.
We don't admit defeat. We fight to the end."
Yeah.
Yes, so you might as well just kill us quickly.
You gonna fight till you die, yeah?
We would like to fight, but you've stripped us of our weapons.
You don't need weapons to fight. Zeta, free the other one. These ones want to see gladiators in combat so much, let's give them a show. And I'm just gonna shove one of the guards onto the floor.
Isn't one
So
of them
we're gonna
tied
kill each
up?
other.
Yeah, I'll free the other one.
I'm just gonna make him fight gladiatorial style.
Against each other or against you?
No, against each other.
So you toss down. I'm guessing you've all got more than enough short swords among you. You just toss them down. As they just pick them up and they look around. They know they're outmatched. But they just look at each other. And in one last Valhalla move, you start seeing them run towards Aurora and Vi.
Oh shit!
shoot at one of them trying to target their legs. So
Make
that they, like,
make an attack roll. I need Aurora and Vi to make perception checks.
Perception.
Yeah.
I have a plus 12 on that. Oh
I'm making
god.
this one a team fight. You killed
Okay.
them. All yours.
This is not my time to shine.
Can I shoot one of the guards' leg with an arrow?
Make a roll to hit.
Okay.
That's a 16 to hit.
Okay.
11.
With a plus 12, I got a 14. So 2 plus 12.
Okay, and what did Vi get on the perception?
I got a dirty 20.
Okay, is either Hazel or Nisa going to do anything in this situation?
Seeing them run towards Vi, I know that Vi's capable. I'm gonna keep my, like, weapon trained.
Before this happened.
Okay, you're outside, yeah. So, Nisa, you're keeping your weapon trained for if something goes south, yes?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on them. I'm getting myself ready in case shit goes south, but yeah,
Okay,
it's all
so-
you.
As the three of them start just charging, Zeta, you fire off a shot, it kneecaps one of them, they just tumble to the floor. Zaz, you try and replicate with your crossbow, it just skims between the legs, just ricocheting off the floor. With that, both Arlen and Vi are alerted to something as they just turn around, they see this 2 Imperial guards just approaching them.
I look at Vi.
Turning around, I'm gonna stand on the back 2 legs, stand up at them, like just scream.
Make an intimidation check.
I don't want to assist because I'm terrified.
You're also weaponless.
Oh my!
That's gonna be another nat 20.
Bro!
I
It's
also,
fine.
I'm being honest, when Sarah said
fine.
something, I could not hear a single thing.
Yeah, you have to speak because it is all coming through this mic. I will sort it.
You've also
So,
only got a sword.
a sword.
I have a short sword and a shield.
So what does that bring your total to on the intimidation check, Vi?
25.
Okay, so as you stand on your hind legs, you see these 2 Imperial guards running towards you. You just let out this, probably the most emboldening scream that you've ever done. This roar that sort of... Aurora, looking back, you see the windows wobble from this. Like, to the point that they could just pop. But they hold long enough to resist the roar. As the 2 Imperial
They're
guards
there.
just,
They're there.
just stop at the bottom of the steps leading up to the main desk. As they just look. And they just stand there and just like almost they want to admit defeat to this, but their training and their drilling has just
Are they like almost frozen in?
You definitely froze them in their stride. They just stopped where they were.
Okay.
But they aren't, like, scared shitless.
Gonna turn to Aurora and then like look back to the guard on her side, then as if like go get that one. Just
I
with
will-
their eyes.
I'll give the look as if like I will try, and I'm going to try and take care of them.
But with the other one on my side, I want to try and take their sword.
Okay, so go ahead and make a strength check to try and nick their blade.
Is the third one still rolling around on the ground?
Yeah, the third one is still running around with you, having battered their face in.
I'll just, because I've still got my like hidden wrist blade. I'll go and that one out of the misery.
Okay, there's no resistance. You see them just like holding one side of their face. You just come out and just straight in the neck, dead instantly.
That's a 22.
Okay, so Aurora, you watch as Vi walks up. They just grab hold of the Imperial Guard's arm as they go to swing. They knock under the elbow, sort of almost nearly breaking the arm as they yank the sword out.
What's their armor like?
Their armor is partly ceremonial, so you think along the lines of like padded leather.
It's easy to kill, essentially.
Okay.
They're meant to look intimidating, not actually be used. Like Napoleon's old guard.
I just want to drive the sword through the guard, like taking it and then driving it through him.
Where are you going to drive it through them?
Best.
Just like center.
Okay, so as you obviously take the sword, you wrap their arm around so they can't move, and you just full on impale straight into the center of the chest. You hear the bones crack as it goes all the way through, right up to the hilt. As they just look down and just fall limp.
I attempt to like push them down and then like stab the back of the sword into the floor, so they're like into the floor.
Yep, so as they go limp, you can just like, as they hit the floor, you just raise one of your paws up and you just slam it into the floor. You hear something from under the body. You don't know if it went into the floor or if the blade broke, but something happened.
I'll take it.
What do you want to do, Hazel? And remember, speak loud.
So, I'm gonna come back in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look around and see if I can see anything.
Okay, we'll get
As in,
we'll get to you in a minute. I'll just sort of roar out. So you taking down your guard. Go ahead and how are you going to take this guard down?
I have two choices. I have short sword, and I have spell.
It's your choice.
I was gonna say it's either I could short sword or lightning bolt. I'm gonna go short sword this motherfucker.
You're gonna short sword him?
I'm gonna try and with the platform that I'm on, I want to try and like jump and then with the short sword try and jab it into their jugular.
Fair enough. As you go ahead and make me make a dex check.
A dex?
Because you're going over the desk.
I have a +2. 3, natural 1.
So as you go to you see them, you think, I can do this, I can do this. You go to leap up onto the table, your foot slips, and you just fall, bang, crash on the table.
Whilst I fall, can I do like a little performance thing and try and throw the short sword at the god?
Make a ranged attack with disadvantage.
Fucking ranged attack? It would just be a roll to hit, wouldn't it?
Roll to hit plus dex.
Roll to hit plus dex. Disadvantage as well, okay.
Would it be plus proficiency?
Yeah, and plus
Nope.
you're proficient. No, you're proficient in simple weapons, yeah.
I am proficient in simple weapons. That's also plus my like hit modifier, right?
Yeah, so it's the roll plus dex plus proficiency.
Is that smart?
22.
And that was with disadvantage, yes?
Yeah. No. Dirty 20 with disadvantage.
Okay.
Don't know why.
As you feel your foot give way, you just quickly like as you somehow manage to get just enough time to lock in as it just spins in the air once as it goes straight into the guard's neck as they just stand there and just like an idiotic thing to do, they yank it out as they just put their hand on the neck and just fall down. Just this pool of blood emanating across their chest, around their head, just as they lay on the ground.
I'm just gonna like from falling. I'm just gonna like stay down on the ground just so I'm out of the way. But would I have fallen like because I went over the desk? I fell like right in front of the desk.
No, you fell onto the desk.
Oh, then I'll just sit on the desk.
Okay, go ahead and switch the music to track 2.
Got it. Let me just give me like 2 seconds.
So, with this room an absolute bloodbath, what is it that everyone would... Oh no, you said you wanted to have a look around, didn't you?
Yes, I wanted to see if there were anything.
Anything? Any? What thing in particular, or just are you looking for anything?
I'm looking for anything of our lens.
Make an investigation check.
Can I help to give advantage?
Make it with advantages, say, to help.
Which is double roll.
Yeah, roll twice, take the high. You should know this by now. You've been playing D&D for nearly 2 years.
I was in that first campaign.
It was a good campaign.
And
That was a good campaign.
What's that?
Investigation.
Okay, it's flat roll. A 19.
Not bad. So as you and Zeta look around the place, you see obviously bookshelves, paintings, the odd statue of like past descendants of the Carabo family. You then see this locked tight chest.
I'm going over to it.
It's locked.
I pick the lock with my thief tools.
Okay, thank you.
Sleight of hand with advantage.
Can I aid?
Double advantage. Hazel's aiding.
So roll four times
No,
and take the highest
roll
one.
3 times. Take the highest.
Oh, 3? Okay.
Okay. I got 2 2s and then the last one was a 17, so thank you
You're
for that double
lucky.
advantage. And sleight of hand, that is a 26.
So as you and Hazel like look at this large crate, you get your tools out. You start going. Hazel lends a hand, obviously holding holding the stress pin in place. As then you hear all the clicks. You spin it around. The lock drops. You quickly flick it open, whip the chest up, all and stuff.
Aurora,
Hmm?
over here.
I will gingerly walk over.
Make a wisdom check the moment you enter the room.
I was on the table.
Oh yeah, but as you get called, you slide off the table and then you go into the adjacent room.
I have a +4.
I'm using Flash of Genius to give it a +5 to that.
So +9 overall then, because I have a +4 to wisdom.
Yep.
13.
This is your stuff. You very clearly remember this is your stuff.
I'm gonna take out one prominent thing.
Is it the
which
violin?
Is the violin.
Okay.
And
I
I'm gonna
knew it
go-
was the violin.
I'm gonna hand it to them, and I'm gonna go. This is your violin, though.
As you hold it in your hand, it's light. It's very well crafted.
Did they mark their name into it, as in Arlen Alfaro?
Would they have marked that? Would they have engraved in that? No.
The only thing that's engraved on it is AA for Aurora Alfaro, and then there's the little crest. And then on the back, there's like a little engraved message to older version of my character.
So yeah, you look at the vial. It's light to hold. It's very well crafted, especially the bow itself. And as you flip it over, you do see the message that you engraved for yourself.
Do you want me to say out loud what the message says?
Yes.
Where are my notes? It says, if you ever keep this in the future, know that you have been yourself freely and without any regret. Your name is Arlen, not Aurora. Feel free to be yourself. You are free.
You, Hazel and Zeta, you watch as obviously Arlen flicks the violin over, they turn it up, they read it. Arlen, you go a little dizzy, but as you sort of regain your stability, you remember pretty much everything.
So from the two pitch black eyes, one of my eyes goes back to the moonstone blue that you all recognize, and I'm just holding my head.
Yeah. So you remember everything up to the point that you were incapacitated. You don't remember the events of the previous session or anything up to now.
So basically,
you basically have just woken up.
as if I was in just a nightmare.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta put on my boy voice back on. Shit hell.
And you gotta change your name in the server.
Yeah, I've already done that.
Oh, awesome. But yeah.
Do you remember?
I gotta change my character sheet name now. It's fine. But yeah, I'm going to, like, obviously gain my stability, but I'm holding my head and I'm dropping the violin.
I'm gonna grab it.
Grab the violin, not the Arlen.
I'm gonna swiftly, like, grab it, because if they drop it, they're gonna be mad at themselves if they
Dex
break
check. See if you can do it quickly.
Oh, it's good to have memories back. Oh boy, I feel like I was out of place. Natural 20?
Natural 2. Plus 1 makes 3.
Flash of genius. I don't want this to get fucking destroyed.
So,
It's just gonna be like the first live session over again. It just never got fixed.
So, you see the violin drop. You think, shit, I must grab it. As you do, instead of grabbing under it, you knock it. It doesn't hit the solid floor, but it lands pins first on a carpet as it just dum, 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 dum. It's not damaged, but you have no idea what the tuning's like.
Yeah, I'm just holding my head.
Do you remember?
The very first night of September.
I don't even know that song.
I fucking broke character because of you.
You're welcome. I can do it on stage and in Discord.
This is for you.
As a DM.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold my head and just, like, I'm hiding my eyes.
I'm gonna leave the violin there and I'm gonna go over to Arlen. I'm just gonna go. Do you remember?
I'm sorry.
Do you remember me?
Are you... Do you have your hands on Arlen?
No.
How close are you?
I'm close enough to see if you're alright.
So basically, they are right beside you.
You're seeing that I'm hiding my eyes, and I'm just, like, trying to gain back, like, what the fuck has just happened in my head.
You lost your memory. Your family did something.
I immediately hug you. Really tight.
You were...
You just get encapsulated in like this very tight hug. It's like
Obviously not hurting you, but, like, really tight, as if, like, I'm happy you're back.
tight as Arlen can possibly do.
And I'm just gonna break down in tears and go, you didn't remember me. Your father branded you, and you didn't remember me.
I stroke the back of your head to kind of like calm you down, and I'm just gonna say, I'm here. I'm here. It's me.
You.
Tuck into your chocolates, you're crying, girl.
I can see it!
Oh.
Right.
But yeah, I'm just like stroking your head, and I'm just like trying to like shush you quiet to just tell you to calm down.
So, as this is going on in the other room, what is it that Zaz, Vi, and Nisa are doing in the main room of?
Arlen still hasn't found out Hazel's been witched yet.
Um,
I'm messaging you on Instagram.
I'm gonna
I
find
can't.
anything else that's
My
what
phone's
anything
recording.
that could be interesting in this round of room.
Okay, so Zaz is just looking around. Make a general investigation check. You know, just why not?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
What is it the other two are doing?
Head of the Carabo family.
Mm-hmm.
What do his pockets look like?
Pockets look pretty
That's
empty.
Not 20 on the investigation.
Nice.
25.
Okay, we'll get to you in a bit, Zaz. What is Vi doing? Obviously, you're standing there, foot on top of an Imperial Guard. You've got the head of the Carabo family behind you.
Nisa's rummaging through him.
They're just like, come on, let's get lucky, let's get lucky.
Yeah, they're rummaging.
We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky.
We're up all night for the sun. Up on good fun.
Does it like? Do I have any indication of if the rest of the family are in here somewhere?
You would have no idea, like the location as to Chelsea and and her brother. You have no clue.
About the wife of him.
Oh, the mother.
You don't know if the mother is currently in the city or not.
Oh.
You can see a
She not-
portrait. You can see a portrait of the family just on the wall. Obviously, this was dated like 5-10 years in the past, and obviously you have the human man of the head of the Carabo family, as well as an elven woman next to him, and then obviously two children, both boys, sort of stood in front of them. And underneath on the gold plaque it just says, "The Carabos, strong and brave."
Any balconies in this house?
There's a big window, which you nearly shattered with your roar,
Cool.
but...
What does the window lead to? Like, what do I see out of the window?
So looking out the window, it looks towards the south side of the city, so you can see the arena that you all executed the plan in just up in flames. You see a load of like little skirmishes happening below, a few other buildings just bursting into flames through anarchy.
Can people like on the street like look up and see that window? Like, is it visible to the outside?
They can see the window, they can't necessarily see what's inside.
We are pretty high up.
Okay. I just want to check how much rope I've got. One sec.
I've got 50 feet if you
I was
need
about
it.
to say,
I can
don't
go
think
back.
about jumping out the window.
I'm not jumping out the window, don't worry.
I'm guessing they're gonna like hang the corpse from the window.
Also,
Just check.
Ariel, just saying, if you've messaged me, I can't look at it because my camera is.
I know. That's why I said. That's why I did that.
So what did you?
Yeah,
what did you say?
I have 50 feet of rope, so I'm probably not going to use all 50 feet, but I would like to like catch what is left of this corpse, so I can open the window and hang him out the window.
Okay, so are you just using 150 foot, or are you going to try and tie two together?
I don't need that much rope. I'll just use one.
Okay, so you get the rope out, you tie it very tight around the head carabo's neck, you go ahead and you kick the window out. You just, as you do, you get brought into the violence that is happening outside. You hear guns going off, screams, like swords clashing, as just as the window just starts raining down to anyone below. What are you going to anchor him to? Are you going to anchor him to the desk?
How stable is the desk?
The table's
The table.
the table is pretty desk. No, the desk is pretty. It's a pretty heavy desk. You can see it's like got two very big compartments which would weigh it down, as well as being bolted into the floor. Might I add?
It's bolted into that. That's fine. I'll attach it to the desk.
Okay, you just tie up to the desk. Then go ahead and make me a performance check. Let's see how well you can like toss this thing.
Okay.
I wanna aid Vi in the performance check.
Advantage.
So. That'll be a 21.
So as obviously you time up, as you're looking around, you just hear the window smash. As you then just see Vi just fucking yeet them out the window. You watched all 50 foot just like unravel quickly as it just spalls out, as it then just goes taut with that boom, and then the body just goes bang, and you hear it smack against the cobbles of the pagoda. And a load of people from below hear the crack of what's remaining of the spine just break as they look up. Some of the soldiers just look up and are horrified, whereas you hear slaves just start chanting.
I'm gonna look out the window and just smile. Like look down at them and smile.
They start chanting your name.
I just stay there.
Okay, as that's happening, Zaz, with that 25 investigation, you do see, obviously, a load of books, obviously a couple bookshelves airing around the place, the statue of the Caribou family and a couple of their descendants. You do... One of the books on the bookshelf does look a bit suspicious. Like, you've got all these pristine tomes, and then you just got this one blank red book.
Ooh, I'm gonna go over and investigate it.
Okay, so what are you gonna do with it? Obviously, you see the spine of it. There's no text on it whatsoever.
Okay. I'm just thinking it could be a secret passage, but it could be, it may not. Could I try hold the book and see what happens? This mysterious book.
As you put your fingers on top to pull it out, you feel it come some ways, then you hear.
Secret room.
Oh my god, it's a
If
secret room.
if they are in there, I'm going to literally laugh.
And you feel the bookshelf sort of raise up a bit as if it's now on wheels. As then you just gently push it to the side. There's a stand in there. It's not a stand of convention. It's, instead of like a normal marble pedestal, it's this intricate snake wound stand, sort of like crisscrossing as it goes up, until the front bit opens up, sort of like it goes up, and then it just opens like that, and inside you see this very, very ornate sword. Like, the blade is perfectly straight until it curves off at the end. The hilt is sort of like an eagle spanning its wings with a green gem in the middle. The handle itself is curved to better suit a dueling style, and the pommel itself is a small little about 2-inch blade in itself.
Is this our version of Craven Edge?
No.
I was about to say.
How old is this sword?
You have no idea the age of this sword, but it's been kept in extremely good condition, as inside your head you just hear, "Oh, that's a pretty little blade, isn't it? It'd be a shame if someone was to, take it."
Ooh. I don't know what.
Barnaby, think this
Oh.
wisely.
I mean, what's the
Okay,
worst that could
it's
happen? It's a
either-
sword. Come on, Zazabar.
Oh, let me think. For God's sake, Patron.
Oh god, the longer
No,
you
I know
think, the
you-
less time you're gonna have to use it.
What do? Do I take it or not?
I would say take it because you know I like shiny objects. I mean, look at those. Look at that deck of cards.
Oh. Hmm.
The DM is smiling.
This-
Don't.
Okay.
Get someone else to pick it up for you. It's most
I mean,
likely crap.
I could history check and
Literally,
see if I knew about it.
Only Zaz knows about this. He hasn't like called anyone over, so this is Zaz and
Yeah.
Zaz alone at the moment.
Oh dear.
Barnaby, Barnaby. Wise brain. Use those brain cells. Use those brain cells.
When the DM
I'm
smiles,
just gonna-
it's not good.
No, do not
I'm
influence.
gonna put these. I'm gonna history check.
Okay, make a history check.
That is gonna be 21.
21. So, from obviously your bits of knowledge and your bits of reading, you do recognise this as a very famous sword, one used by one of the High Jarls back in the Asala Empire about 9, 10, possibly 20 millennia ago. Its preservation and its pristineness does sort of shock you. Obviously, it's been used in combat many times, especially against the Deep Empire, Calig, against the Knight of Five Hells. It's a really good blade.
Okay. I mean, it's quite tempting to do, but I don't know what to do. It could be a trap. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it for now, in case if I accidentally take it. So I'm gonna leave it for now.
So as you're there deliberating, you hear the voice in your head saying, "Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it, take it, take
Hey,
it."
John, are you trying to make me take the sword and then a trap will, I don't know, appear?
I don't know if it's trapped or not. That's simply something you have to find out, my dear half-orc. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? If it unleashes a spirit, you've already got one in you. I can fight them off. I can put up fisticuffs.
Alright, if you're so tough, of the patron toughness. You know what? I know. No, screw it, I don't care. I'm taking the sword, I don't care.
Okay.
You
So-
traitor.
So as you pick up the swords, you
Oh, no.
slide it out. You hear the blade ring as it sort of slides off the metal. It rings. The sustain from the ring is perfect. It's perfectly crafted in this manner. And as you just look up and down the blades, it gives you a strength that you didn't think you had. As as the gem in the middle, it goes from this emerald to this light green. And then this green sort of flows down your arms and the veins. And go ahead and +2 to your strength and +2 to your con.
Whoa!
While you hold this sword in hand, you get those bonuses.
That's only if you have the sword in your hand, though.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
honest. That doesn't this remind you, Sarah, of first campaign with the eyes?
Yes.
Okay.
But then
You
again,
fucked
those
up.
orbs were fractions of the eyes, weren't they?
As you pick up the sword and as you feel it like give you this newfound strength, you just hear, "I'm glad to see that my service will come in handy once more. You better put me to good use."
Oh shit!
I'll try my best, but I'll do it.
Oh, trust me, if you just like keep giving me bodies to kill and souls to cleanse, I will be
It
more
is.
than
It's
happy.
like Craven Edge.
You will know me as Craven Edge and nothing else. Can I call you Bacon?
It's like Craven Edge.
Right. So you now have the first Jarl's blade.
Ooh.
You literally have your own Craven Edge.
Motherfucker.
I was so,
Oh my
I was so
God.
tempted to put something here and be like, yeah, you pick it up, it does nothing. It's just a sword. But
And
then
then
I was
I
like,
mentioned the Craven Edge.
no, I actually thought about this. I was like, wouldn't it make sense for someone of this power to have a powerful sword locked away for when the time is right?
Mm.
They used it so well.
It also kind of reminds me of Zelda. You know,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because of the Hyrule and then
when he has
gets
to
the
go and lift
yeah.
it from
Yeah.
in the forest.
just like that.
So, as
Oh,
you
cool.
as you pick up the Owl's Blade, what is it everyone's going to do? We'll go back to Arlen, Hazel, and Zeta. What is it you three are doing?
Hazel needs to Arlen needs to re-equip.
Yeah, I will just say Arlen just spends her time like getting her stuff back on and be like, it's good to be home. But how the fuck did I
My
get here?
clothing though. My clothing though.
Oh yeah, you can just slip into like the ensuite and just quickly change
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna just like feel so much like dysphoria that I'm gonna be like, give me a couple minutes, and I'm gonna just like rush into the ensuite and kind of just like take everything off and be like, you can hear from the closed door like, fucking finally.
I'm going to stand by the door and make sure no one goes in there.
Okay, so you stand guard as you sort of stand there, and it's like, yeah, one day I'll be in there with them, and we'll be getting changed together.
No.
Yeah.
Hazel is innocent.
For now. Anyway,
For now.
what's Zeta gonna do?
I am looting the desk, then stuffing all the paintings into my bag of holding.
Okay.
If they can all fit.
So you're talking about the Head Carabo's desk, yeah, the one that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't find a lot. It's just mainly like manifests and slave documents and like official paperwork stuff.
I'm burning all the paperwork.
Fair enough. Do you want to have a look at the chest again?
I'm just gonna get out.
So as Arlen like opens the door, you're gonna rush over to the chest, are you?
Yes.
Are you gonna check for a false bottom?
Yes.
How are you gonna check for a false bottom?
I do it like
If
I did
it's a
last time.
fucking mimic.
Knock on the bottom.
Okay. As you you start at the edge and you're not solid. Hollow.
Slash through it.
Strength check.
If this is a mimic, if this is a mimic,
Oh, if this was a mimic, I would have told you long ago.
Maybe it's a baby
baby.
mimic inside
it's a baby
the chest.
mimic. Mark wants to surprise us,
18.
And
like how I surprised my
whereabouts,
players at the start of my campaign when I gave them a mimic.
You only print out that a third of this chest bottom is hollow. Where are you stabbing?
Near the side of where it first becomes hollow.
So you go from left to right. You're going on the left, yeah.
Yeah.
So as you just dang, you hear it splinter. You then feel it go boing, just as it sticks into the bottom. You pull the sword out. The false bottom comes with it. You see 2 eggs. Silver eggs.
I'm
Can
going
I-
to...
when I
No,
walk out,
I'm
can I
gonna
see
do my
this?
research.
Yeah, you see Hazel dart over. You see them like knock over the bottom. You just see them pull out a sword and just bang.
No, I'm going to do
I'm-
my research before Arlen comes over.
So make a nature check on these eggs.
Well, I'm not really going there in a rush. I'm going there slowly, so you've got time.
Yeah, you're
I
just
don't
like,
care.
what the fuck are they doing?
I'm not the one to pry that much. I'm just curious.
That's a natural 20. So you know from back home, and obviously your father's pet, your father's pet silver dragon. These are dragon eggs.
I'm going to take them. I'm gonna hold on to them, and I'm going to keep them warm.
Oh,
You feel one of them.
We're
move.
getting dragons!
oh no, we're
Wait,
kind of
wait,
screwed.
wait. You feel one of them move.
I'm gonna aid it. I'm
As
Oh
gonna,
it
no!
As it
hold
just
it.
Let's hope they don't attack
like
us.
that. As in you hear it go.
No, I know exactly.
I'm gonna go. You can do it. You can do it.
As it just pokes its nose through, and you see this speckle of brass just shine through.
Hello.
It's a baby dragon.
As it then just like breaks apart the rest of the shell.
First thing it sees, it's its mum. So.
Am I a dad already without consent?
What about the other one?
The other one isn't hatching yet.
Jesus Christ, I don't want to be a daddy.
So yeah, you just slowly see it like break out in the shell. You see it move around the palm of your hands. It sort of just like circles around. It looks up to you and just.
I've got beef jerky. I've got jerky.
You have.
I can feed it. I can give it its first meal.
So as you do it, it sort of sniffs it.
Here you go.
It sneezes, and you see this little bit of fire come out just as it goes.
Cute.
Oh, that's
Arlen!
cute.
Wait, I need my dragon. Hold on.
I'm gonna go.
Oh,
Arlen,
it's
come
your
over.
dragon.
They are getting a dragon plush. They are making this proper.
Oh.
And it's a brass silver one now.
It's a brass dragon.
Brass dragon. Oh, Hazel has her own brass.
It's not that size,
I don't care.
but
It's
you,
like.
but yeah, you just
I have my Dungeons and Dragons Build-A-Bear. This will be my implement.
as it sort of as it sees it looks up to you and goes.
Hi. Arlen, come over.
Coming, darling, and I walk over.
Have you got any pockets on your like top
I have a
area,
pocket.
so like inside of your breastplate?
Oh, I'm pretty sure I do. I have.
It starts like climbing up your arm. It stops to look at Arlen as it just looks up. It's like.
It's so adorable.
As then it
Can I
continu-
roll a Can I roll an animal handling check, like
Go-
with my hand
go-
out?
Go for it.
Okay. Jesus, I didn't give consent to have kids yet.
Welcome to the real
Why
world.
do I have to be a dad so early?
You're a
Oh,
dragon
okay, what
daddy.
Because dragons.
+6. 22.
As you pop your hand out, it sort of stops about there on Hazel, and it just turns around as you pop your hand out. It just nuzzles into the hand. It
This is
does.
the best.
Is it
I'm gonna
is
say
it
this
your
now,
hand
and you
is
can
it your
quote
hand that's got
this.
is it your hand that's got the markings on it from the orb?
No.
Okay. As you.
I'm hiding it. I'm hiding it in the sleeves that I have of my outfit.
Yeah. As you put your hands up to nuzzle, it just. Sees and this tiny little speckle of fire just like comes out. It's warm, like it warms your hand.
Oh.
But
Does it not hurt?
no, it's like
Okay.
it's babby fire.
I'm gonna then just like give it a little boop on the snoot, and then I'm gonna just like
God.
look up at Hazel and said, "Since when are we having kids this early?"
I found 2 eggs. I've got the other
It
one
can-
keeping it
It
warm.
continues to crawl up around, and then it just looks down and it finds a pocket, and it just goes and it nestles in
In my
there.
pocket.
Yeah, like
Okay.
one of your chest pockets, and it just nestles in there.
So it's nestled up near one of my tits.
And you see like its little paws come up. It's the top of its wings like sprouting out as it just heads just.
I'm quoting that.
It's literally nestled near one of my tits.
But yeah, after that, what are you two gonna do? Are you gonna join the others?
I'm going to
No.
keep the other dragon egg like
Okay.
warm and safe.
You have still got the deer skin, so
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
what you could do is you could empty that and pop it inside the deer skin
Okay.
because obviously the natural heat from that will keep it
Yeah,
warm.
that's what I'll do.
Cool.
I'm gonna
stay with
kind
the
of go off alone outside.
Okay, so you're going to go back into the main room.
Um,
You see, obviously, Zeta rummaging through the desk, rummaging through papers. They start a small fire and they just.
Can
lit.
Can I then just like exit the room and just like take some time out, just like pacing?
Yeah. What is it
Okay.
you're going to do?
Before Arlen leaves, can I say, are you okay? Do you want me to come with?
Give me a minute, and I walk out without even like responding to anything else. I just walk out.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna go back into the room with everyone else, but I'm also
Okay.
going to like carefully stroke the little dragon baby.
Don't stroke your tits.
so as you walk back into the room, you see obviously the carnage that has unfurled. You see Zeta like throwing slave papers and documents onto a fire. You see Nisa and Vi standing just looking out of a window with this rope tethered from the desk out of the window.
Mhm.
I would like Zeta, Nisa, and Vi to make perception checks, and Zaz as well.
17.
Okay.
Barnabas muted.
Yeah, don't forget Zaz, you're
Oh.
muted.
Sorry.
It's
I just
okay.
had to do something quickly.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
That is a 15.
15 for Nisa, okay.
16.
16 for Zaz. And Vi?
16 plus 7 is a
23.
23.
23.
So as Hazel walks back in, obviously she sees what's unfurled, and as you'll turn around, obviously her presence like sort of drawing your attention. You see this brass glow from Hazel's right, from just above Hazel's right tit guard on her breastplate.
And you can also see her hand down there, like, stroking her tip, which looks like she's stroking her tip, but it's not. I swear.
It sounded very wrong. They did.
Can we just move on?
Yeah, move on, please.
Right, move on. You see this brass.
Don't forget that this is live.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see this brass thing, which you all can see. It contrasts Hazel's armor and and like equipment very, very properly.
Princess,
Yes?
what have you got?
You promise you won't kill it?
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on Nisa.
Does everybody assume I'm going to be the one to kill it? If it's something that's going to pose a threat to someone else, I assume they're probably going to be the one to try and...
It's my little...
I'm not going to promise anything. I'm not going to promise you how I'm going to react, but...
I may
Okay.
have found a false bottom
But,
in a chest.
I'm just gonna
And
give that
found
death
two-
stare to Nisa. They don't.
Hold on. I may have found 2 silver dragon eggs in a false bottom in a chest in the other room. 1 hatched. And now I'm a dragon mother.
Tried to kill you yet?
No, it's...
Try to
I'm
pet
his
it?
mother.
You would know that obviously the metallic dragons are friendly to humans, so this one is the friendliest of the friendly.
And you should
try
know
to pet it.
that when they hatch, they bond to the first thing it sees.
You gonna go over and pet it, Nisa?
Fuck yeah.
Animal handling.
Hazel is very
I'm happy with that.
cautious. She's like... mm.
Rolls.
And also, it's in her tit plate.
Don't worry, they won't like go up and say, "Bang!" No.
Oh, that's going to be a 4, 3 plus 1, and I'm going to use another dice now.
That's my job.
So as you walk up to show it sort of shies away a little. Like the closer you get, it just goes
So
farther and farther below.
Hazel's gonna pull away and say,
It's not ready to meet you.
"They're not ready to see you. They're shy."
I get it.
Yeah, I guess it's like first
I'm being a
it's
very
being-
protective mother.
So
of the
And you
dragon.
were very are Princess Hazel. You're very caring to the dragon.
Of course I am. It's now my baby.
Okay.
I am responsible for this.
you do hear like this crowd chanting Vi's name outside. Just to say.
What is going on out there?
I was like a folk hero or something.
Do not show your new child what's on the end of that robe.
No.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
burying
yeah,
my
just-
chest plate.
Yeah.
Burying my chest plate. I'm
Just
keeping
like-
them in my chest plate because
yeah.
that room is a bloodbath.
So as all this is going on, as you lot are all mingling, Arlen.
Yes.
As you're just outside pacing back and forth, your mind, it starts calming down. Obviously, the past couple of days have been very, very stressful. It's been a roller coaster. You don't know how you got from here to here, but you're back in your perfect self. As up the stairs, you just see running a familiar face of Chelsea, as she's like, "What the fuck happened here?"
Um, I don't know. I don't remember.
I literally just walk out of the arena after being shanghaied into a safe room, and before I enter the building, I hear everyone shouting your Tabaxi friend's name. What the fuck happened?
I don't know. I don't remember.
She's the folk hero. They beat the shit
We're
out of the dude.
outside.
Yeah, this is outside.
Oh, ignore me.
I kind of just like. Chelsea can kind of see that Arlen's a bit like agitated and kind of just stressed, as if like, obviously, what the hell's happened to them. But Arlen's kind of just like, look, the last thing I remember is seeing my dad, and then, you know, I'm here. I'm in the pagoda again. I don't know what the hell is happening.
I'm sure your friends will fill you in on what you've missed. Just let me see my... As she just walks past into the room, it's like... What the fuck happened here?
I'm
I
staying
hope
out.
you didn't
I'm going
care
to the
too much
stairs.
about your dad.
I mean, I hated the bastard, but... Why is there a rope going out of the...
What's left of your dad is on the other end.
Don't say. Don't ask me. Oh, he's fine.
Well,
I'm staying out.
Firstly,
part of this, I'm gonna go to Arlen.
Firstly, I can safely say thank you. Secondly, someone has to lead this place because I'm not following by these succession rules. They can fucking die. I just... But whoever does take over is going to need a bloody good cleanup crew, because this is just... And she just shakes her foot off from standing in one of the corpses.
Just to clarify, who's outside?
Arlen and Hazel.
Okay.
I've gone to the stairs. So if anyone, which would be Hazel, coming to see me, I'm literally at the staircase.
Okay.
We'll deal with you two in a bit.
Okay.
This just walks up, like, past Zeta's fire of burning documents, and just looks out the window. I didn't expect this place to go up in flames like this. I honestly thought it'd just fizzle, you know, with the wars and all, but... Glad to see. I'm glad that now that Metal Man can get off my back for having to do what I need to, not what I want to do.
Anyone gonna talk to Chelsea?
Anyone gonna say anything?
I can't say anything. I'm not there.
Yeah, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, I'm not there.
Are you-
Literally went.
Do you want
Are
to
you
join us
happy-
in robbing a casino after this?
Oh, trust me, the Casino families, they'll hold out for as long as they can, but with the overwhelming force, I don't think they'll survive long.
Reckon there's money in it?
Oh, there's definitely money. There's like billions upon billions of Imperial notes, which at the moment mean fuck all. So hopefully we can burn some and bring the worth of them down a bit.
Bro. So see, in a vault is like tons of cash. Just saying.
Yeah, and this place kind of went through a period of hyperinflation, which... Yeah... We don't talk about that.
Yeah,
that was a very, very cannibalistic time.
Right. I see.
That was like 2 years ago. We don't talk about that. No.
Okay. Right.
So I don't suppose any of you know anyone who'd be stupid enough to run this place?
I really think I might.
Oh?
I kind of gesture out to the crowd who's still chanting Vi's name. We have a fan favorite.
That's true. I mean, they were shouting out Vi's name.
Oh yes. Yes.
Chelsea walks up to Vi and just... Do you think you can lead them?
It's time for a change.
Then address your new civilians. As she just gestures to the window, expecting you to make some sort of speech.
Oh god.
Oh my god, I didn't expect this.
I have the charisma.
What's the name of the place again?
Veditri.
Vedity.
I'm gonna walk over to the window. Citizens of Veditri. The people who used to be in charge of this place, the monsters who used to be in charge of this place, will no longer have control over you. Would like change this place for the better. There will be no slaves left ever again. This will be
I don't know, they're gone.
It will be an incredible place. If you'll have me, citizens of Veditri.
As you say that, they all silence from their chanting, obviously to let you speak. And then, after some time passes, you just hear them all erupt in cries of like success and freedom. Like you hear them scream the word freedom. Like not Mel Gibson shitty freedom. Like I'm talking a real eruption of just freedom.
Oh my god, why?
As I hear this, I then say over the top, I also shout freedom.
As do I.
Indeed,
do I.
freedom.
As you do, you start seeing like the small skirmishes that were still going on. They just sort of die down. Any resistance left within this part of the city just slowly starts dying down as people start doing what they can to help with the rebuilding effort.
If I have an eagle familiar, right?
They do have Erin.
Freedom
Which
is a
we
very
keep
appropriate
forgiving.
cry then.
We keep forgetting about.
We keep forgetting about Erin, and I was like, you know what? Vi's gonna have a cool fucking eagle. But yeah, you just see Erin just like fly through the sky as they like just perch. They come through the window and just perch on the table.
Is that gonna be
Awesome.
impressed? Eagle.
I'll talk to Cass about that out session. They've got a lot of work to do on this place.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I might offer my.
as obviously that all unfurls, Chelsea places a hand on your shoulder. Somehow you managed to do in 5 minutes what my father couldn't do in 50 years.
People.
Smile,
Sheesh.
acknowledging it.
No.
My plan was to run down to Intracia, start a new life there, but I'm willing to offer what help I can here.
Start a new life here.
I don't mean to interrupt, but this is the first time I've ever seen you smile, Vi.
First time there's been something worth smiling for.
True
Make it
that.
Are we gonna celebrate here? I'm sure every single tavern in the entirety of this district's gonna take us for free.
I want to walk the streets.
Okay, so you're gonna go down and just sort of walk amongst the people you're now gonna lead, yes?
Yes, and any like people who like come up to me or anything, I'll like acknowledge them with a handshake or a hug or anything.
Okay, so
Acknowledging everyone.
okay, so as all that's gone on, we'll go to Arlen and Hazel.
I'm kind of just like sat at the staircase, just like with my back to a wall, just hugging my knees, as if like, and I'm just like burying my head like this, as if like I have too much going on. Even though I'm like calm and everything, I've still got like something in my head going on.
I'm gonna go down seeing this.
Okay, so you walk obviously out of the room, down the first stairs. You see them sat at the top of the stairs, just
Head in
hands on their heads, and just go for it. Remember to talk loud because it's got to get picked up by the mic.
Do you want to talk about it?
Talk about what?
What's going on in your mind right now?
What did I miss? What happened to me?
You were branded by your own father. Which
I
then
can tell that part.
you were led away by guards, and I snuck in and found you, started following you in invisibility, and you woke up and you were clueless. You didn't know what was going on, and the guards tricked you into thinking your father had asked them to take you somewhere. You had some sort of spell put on you, because then when I was caught, I tried to talk to you, and then I told a guard to shut up, and I was severely whipped, but that's fine. I've been through worse.
I just got cat 9 tails. It's fine.
You kind of see the arm that's kind of clutching onto Arlen's elbow, the one that is marked. You kind of see the other hand then just clench into a fist as their eyes kind of just like shut tight, and they kind of bite on their own lip as if.
Are you next to Arlen at this point?
Yes.
You feel you still have to name the dragon. You've got to come up with a dragon name.
I know.
As you feel them scurry up along, they sort of just hop across to Arlen, and they just sort of like nuzzle against like that part of the neck, just like trying to cheer him up.
I did my very best to try and get you to remember, and it seems like it finally succeeded near the end. I didn't give up, because, you know, Arlen, no matter what may happen, if you may lose your memory, or you may hate me, I will never stop loving you. So I will never give up on you.
Is my back leant up against the wall?
There is no wall. You're just sat at the top of the stairs.
Is there any sort of wall nearby?
No, the closest thing to wall is Hazel sat next to you.
So I'm then gonna bring them into a hug and say, it wasn't your fault. It was your father's. And we will get him. And I won't let him hurt you again.
I mutter something under my breath.
Perception check to see if you hear it.
Fucking hell!
Fucking ace!
That's another
Natural 20.
I quit. I fucking quit.
This is why in person is so much better than online, but we can only do it online because of distance.
So for that,
I'm the furthest one away out of everyone.
yeah, that is just a natural.
So just flat natural 20, what do you say?
I have it in my notes.
Okay.
I say whatever Alfara is left, I will kill. No one is stopping me.
Okay. I'll be with you.
There you
Okay.
go.
Do you remember? Speak loud.
Okay. I'm with you. I'll,
What?
told you, I'm always going to be by your side. But if they hurt you any more than they have already, I will rip their heads off.
And shit down their necks.
Hazel, you promised me. My father's kill is mine.
I know.
You can kill any other. You can kill Andrew. You can kill anyone else in my family. My father is mine. He deserves my torment.
But what if he casts that spell again? What if you don't remember again?
I know exactly what to do. And you see my moonstone eye go back to black. So I now have 2 pitch black eyes.
I'm gonna pull Arlen into a deep, passionate kiss.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough. And then after that?
And when we pull away, I'm just gonna say,
What's around us?
Rubble, fire, and stairs.
Any other rooms?
There's the small little kitchen for the Imperial Guard, but...
Dragging them in.
I've got a dragon baby in my chest plate!
No, it's currently on Arlen's shoulder!
I'm gonna place the dragon, like, on my satchel. Like, in my satchel, like, buried in with, like, what clothes I had of, like, the dress and everything. And I'm just gonna drag them into the kitchen.
Okay, so you put the dragon in with the egg. Okay, awesome. So, you're gonna quickly drag Hazel into the little kitchen room. My god, I'm scared for what you're gonna say next. I'm fucking terrified.
Oh, goodness gracious!
Please put my headset back on. I'm not doing what I'm going to do yet, because I haven't fully transitioned.
I know what I was about to say.
Does it involve having to make a performance check for both of you? Oh, doesn't it?
Can I just DM you instead of saying out loud? Because I feel like everyone's gonna cringe.
Yeah, go for it. DM me. DM me on Insta.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Okay. Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Not yet. Not
as
yet.
You leave the dragon, they sort of just like ponder around. They sort of just like they sort of stay by the egg. They can sense something in there. But
It's their sibling.
well,
so-
yeah. But it's like Mr. Popper's Penguins. It's not hatched immediately.
Okay, that's fine. I know because my body heat is like near. So.
Yeah, and obviously inside the deer skin, it's obviously retains what body heat it comes.
Okay.
Whatever body heat it has.
And also, the crawling on the egg from the other dragon could also initiate something.
Yes.
How do I know that? Snakes.
So, as
50 Shades of Grey!
Hazel is going beet red.
so you're going beetroot color red. Okay. So
I will make a charisma check.
No. I'll just say it's the first time.
Can I not riz?
No, I think you instantly rizzed
Yeah,
her.
you instantly get it. Like from there. You
instantly rizzed
You just
her.
shut the door. You just spin around. You just one hand on Hazel's chest and then against the wall. Hazel's like, oh. And you go.
Don't say it out loud!
As you do, the rest of you like just sort of walk out. You see Hazel and Arlen's stuff and the brass dragon just like pottering around with the egg.
No, the brass dragon is in the deer skin.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but the dragon will pop out the top.
Okay.
So yeah, you just all see this, and then
Also, aren't we in the room with all that stuff?
no, I would say
I took you to the kitchen.
I would say you've left it outside just so then the others don't leave without you.
Okay.
I'm making myself a roll.
So as the others come out, it's like you see all the stuff there, and then after a couple of seconds, you then do see the door to your left swing open with a very beetroot Hazel and a very confident and successful Arlen.
I'm just walking out as if like nothing happened, and I just like grab my shit and just then walk down and out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab my stuff, but I'm also like very shy.
You know what I've only just realised as well?
What?
With Vi in head of Vedici, it means when you come to power in Tracia, you've got an instant ally in this part of the world. That's so cool. I've only just realised that. Medieval diplomacy.
I'm also gonna I'm gonna DM you something on Insta about what I'm gonna have all the time in Arlen's head.
Okay, so as you and Arlen join the others, you all make your way down to the bottom of the pagoda. The bodies that are at the bottom have been cleared aside. There are a few people like just sorting out bits of furniture, bits of decoration, and all that. As a few of them, as they see you come down, they all like get to the side of the light, and they obviously salute for Vi. They just stand there and they just go, as they just wait for Vi to pass, and then they relax, get back to work. As you leave into the main metropole of Vedici, you do see obviously people just carrying things around, just making sure fires are put out. But as people sorry. Ooh. People just like cheer and just salute and cheer for as Vi comes back. There are a couple children that you do see like they're trying to move a bit of rubble away, just like help out as best they can. They are wee little lads, but they're trying their best.
That's so adorable.
It is. As obviously you continue walking through, you greet everyone as you walk through.
Seeing the children, can I go over and like help them lift some rubble?
Yep, so you go, and it's not a big piece of rubble, but for the children it's like fucking gargantuan. But you do manage to lift it up, and you do move it out of the way for them, and they just, one of them just jumps up and down and is like, thank you, while the other just bear hugs your side. Like, as best they can with their small little child arms, they just run out and they just...
Oh, that's so cute. I'm gonna
Some kids
I'm
are
gonna
adorable.
give them platinum coin each.
Lovely stuff.
You
As
did a me!
You gave 10 platinum, they've only given 1.
I know, but still,
Yeah.
it's my
But
job.
As you plot the platinum into their coins, they both look at it, and they both clench their hands tight as they just look at each other and then look up at you, and then they both come in for another hug.
Oh.
I just like wrap my arms around them.
Fucking hell, a platinum. Jeez.
And then they run off back to what they were doing.
I continue walking.
Does
As you do,
Hazel
you-
see this?
Yes, you do. You're all in a group together.
Hazel just goes, I want to have kids now.
You do!
You have a dragon!
No, she says that out loud though, so Arlen might hear it.
So as you walk through, you do see the obviously remains off to the east of the arena that you were held in. You see the arena down south of you, of the one that you orchestrated this in. You see people like sort of around a table outside the Allderra arena as they're sort of like discussing something. But you can see, like, just from their body language and tone, that they're not getting anywhere.
I'm gonna stay out of this. I'm going away.
Yeah. 'Cause I feel like this could be some kind of like private thing. So like, yeah.
I'm gonna be like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
What's going on
I
again?
have no sense of boundaries. I'm going over with fire.
So, yeah,
I'll go over too.
So basically, they're going over to the Allderra arena, which was the one you orchestrated the attack from, and there's just a group of people who are just there angrily debating something. Are you going to walk over?
I'm going with Arlen.
Okay, so Vi, Nisa, and Zeta, as you walk over. You hear them all bickering and arguing as they see you coming, as then they all sort of calm down in sort of a respectful manner, as one of them just stands up to him like, Vi?
That is I, yes.
We were wondering if you could help with this matter.
Seems it. You seem to be struggling.
Indeed, we are. We are trying to, well, come to an agreement of what to do with the old arenas. Obviously, they're not for slavery anymore, so some of us were thinking they could be turned into houses, others think that they could be turned into amphitheatres, but ultimately we cannot come to a majority on anything, so what do you think we should do with them?
I think we should ask the people.
That's a big part of your history, to be honest.
Ask the masses who live here. What would they prefer? As this is not just my decision or our decision, this is everyone's place that they're living in.
Group vote.
As
Unity vote.
as you say that, they sort of are taken aback a little. Obviously, this place hasn't seen democracy in fucking years, so they're sort of like, oh, okay, yes, that makes sense, because the word of the people is important, and we must do what we can to respect that. Yes, right. As it is-
How many people are nearby?
You have a total of 19 around the table, and obviously just loads of people just mingling around doing other things.
I want to turn to like the masses in the crowd and just scream, "Hey, what should we do with the arenas?"
A lot of them just like stop and I think, as the one at the head of the table is just like, don't worry. Everyone here, go around and ask who you shall, and get a majority sense of what we should do with
Majority vote.
with obviously these arenas. We will obviously dedicate something to you at the ruins of the first arena that burned down in this carnage, because
Thank you.
I myself was one of the slave masters from your time, but I left that life many months ago.
I'm glad. It's an awful life. Glad you're growing.
I still have a long way to go to cleanse my soul, but a step like this is good enough, I think.
Absolutely.
I have a question, because most of the slave masters are dead now. I thought I should ask you. Did you ever believe the shit you said about the slaves? Or were you just saying it?
There was a time in my younger years where we had to be harsh. It was common practice, you know. If we didn't be harsh, the slaves would exploit us. That would lead to a riot. That would lead to the guard. That would lead to us being killed. However, I reassured all of my slaves that even though I may be harsh, it is only for appearances. I wish to see them work their servitude off. I wish to see them enter the world as free people, whether that be to the lands of the east or to the lands to the south. Whichever way they go, I would help them.
Sounds more like a careers advisor than a slave master. I admire it. Well, as much as I can admire somebody who's kept thousands of people prisoner.
It was tough. Multiple times I was called forward saying, why are you being too lenient with the slaves? I was hell-bent to keep lying under any sort of pretense I could, but I'm still here today, am I not?
We're glad you are. Let's get asking these people.
Yes, everyone, go, scatter, take different areas of the city. As you just see everyone sort of rise, as they go in like groups of 3 or 4 and just head to a different area of the city to not clash the results. We shall see what the people say, and we shall take it from there. Thank you.
And what about the cafe?
And I know this is probably too early to ask, but what title would you like? Would you like minister, leader?
Highness?
What what title do you want?
I need to know before you say this, no matter what you say, I'm not calling you anything but Vi.
This is for the people to like call you by, not for like any of these people in this group.
I don't ask you to call me princess, so.
I believe I should have a title. I just want to be Vi, and if you must call me anything, call me friend.
We can respect that. We can respect that. I think officially we'll just come up with like a first minister or something, because by the sounds of it, you're going to set up a council of peoples for this place.
Sounds about right.
So first minister on an elective basis, that makes sense. Does it not? Yeah.
Sure.
I'm sure we'll sort something out in the coming weeks and months and slowly get back Medici back to the glory that it once was. Like before all the Imperial.
Even better.
Even better, yes, even better. Even better. Back in the days of the Asala Empire, yes.
Back in.
I don't want to impose anything too early. If you are going to set up a council, you should talk to the tiefling you met earlier. She'd be a good fit.
Isari.
Oh, that one that was sneaking around here, that one. I think
That's about right.
I think I last saw her round by the casinos.
Oh,
Let's see why not.
Specifically, oh, let me get the name of the place.
I just realised what I meant by that.
let me just pull up my world maps chat. I think I saw them going into Cards Kalar. You might want to check that first.
I think I know what they're doing.
We will. Thank you.
you'd be able to win some money.
I know what they're doing.
So are you all gonna start heading towards Cards Kalar?
I am gonna
To come get us.
look through the ruins of the arena that Hazel was captured in for her stuff.
Hazel's got her stuff.
Oh wait, she has?
Yeah, she got it at the beginning of the session.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Can I
Little
have my shield
halfling.
back?
Yes.
Hazel just walks.
Okay,
no,
thank
Hazel
you.
just walks
Where
up and is
are
like,
you?
shit. They just walk over to you. I would have said you would have just like gone off to one side just to not interfere.
Okay. So I'm going to hand their shield back and say, "Oh yes, I still have this. I am a person of my word, and I do not wish to hold on to it for much longer."
Thanks.
So here. And would you like the compass back as well?
No, you can keep that.
I think if any person needs to find Arlen, it's you.
Okay. Oh yeah. Why do you have a compass that's able to find Arlen specifically?
The bounty hunter that came after them, they had it on their person.
Okay, and you thought.
They just looted it from the corpse, so then no one else could take it and like
Okay.
resume the bounty. It's a logical thing to do.
Okay, that's fine.
And also, it was likely that Arlen would go missing, which they did.
Yeah. True. I'm gonna go find Arlen.
Arlen's with you.
Okay. So Arlen is there with me. Never mind.
It's like, I'm gonna go find Arlen. You turn around, they're there.
Hello.
I think Arlen's having scran.
Yeah, that's screen.
Right.
You want to be?
I'm just gonna say, what's the next plans after this? We going after your father? For you?
As much as... And I kind of point over to where Vi and Nisa are. As much as they're over there discussing business and Vi's now leading this place, and I kind of like give a very disconsolate, solemn kind of like expression as if like I don't want anything to do with it because of family reasons. I then just like take a massive deep inhale to kind of like keep myself together, and I'd then say, I need to go home. I need to find my mother. As much as I know that my father's going to be there, as well as Andrew, and possibly Freya if she's not in Tracia, but
Okay. But now, have we learnt our lesson about going off with Andrew?
I needed to see my father anyways, love. I had to go see my father for a reason.
He was.
You know what he's done.
He could have killed.
What he did to me.
He could have killed
Mother
you.
needs to know.
Okay.
She doesn't deserve to be married to a pathetic little bastard like he is. He deserves to be executed. And I know you guys sworn to let me kill him.
Yes, but you know I will not let you out of my sight again. I am by your side.
You can watch me kill him, if it makes you feel better.
Okay.
Just to not let me away from your sight. You can watch me rip out his heart.
I'm gonna grab their hands and I'm gonna go.
Couldn't hear that.
I'm gonna grab Arlen's hands and I'm just gonna say, no matter what, I'm not letting you out of my sight ever again.
Zeta,
Yeah?
you know when I said you and Nisa could go guns blazing?
Yeah?
Once I kill my dad, you can set my estate on fire.
Cool.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
And that's an order as leader.
I love commissioned arson.
And I'm gonna cast a message to Zeta and say, I'll give you 10 platinum for it.
A bribe.
Yay.
A bribe from Arlen.
Best kind of bribes.
If you burn down the estate and Andrew was in it, you get 10 platinum.
I'm gonna
Woo.
rip Andrew's head off.
I normally don't need to get paid for burning stuff down, but if I do, that's just a bonus.
I'm going after Andrew.
Right, so after all this happens, are you all lot just gonna move as one up to Kalar and hopefully collide with Zari?
Yeah.
I guess.
That dragon that I had was bronze.
Yes. So as you make your way up,
Come to daddy!
you pass more people like just with the rebuilding effort, especially the Alfaro Inn, which got heavily scorched and burnt in the attack. But it is slowly it's being cleaned up. It's getting there. But as you reach to the main three casinos, you do see Izari just orchestrating this small army, as she's just there pointing and giving orders to them all. And as they all disperse, she steps down from a couple of boxes. Because how tall was Izari? She was 5'5"? Eat your chocky.
She was 4'5".
4'5". God, she's short. So you see as Izari steps down. She's shorter than all of you, and she just looks and is like, "Well, congratulations on, I guess, kind of achieving the plan, but also kind of not achieving the plan because slaves died and not everyone was free. But you toppled the government. I congratulate that in a sense."
May I ask?
Thank you. I think we did quite well.
Main thing is that monster is dead now.
Well, let's just hope one monster isn't replaced by another monster.
Speaking of, do you think I'm a monster?
She just walks up to you. How tall is Vi again? Aren't they 6 foot something?
Oh shit!
6'6" when they're not on their hind legs.
So they just walk up to him 2 feet below you and they just lock up. Well, I could definitely say you'd have a firm voice. As for if you're a monster or not, well, to be honest, I did sleep with a monster once, so I sort of base everything off that. So, yeah, you're cool.
They're gonna like kneel down with all fours, so they're like around about their height. Sorry.
Yeah, just don't drive this place to the same ruin that we found ourselves in 20 days ago, and you'll be fine.
Would you like to be part of the council?
I mean, what government position would I hold? Chief Spy Master or something else?
Whatever you think suits you.
I mean, Spy Master or Diplomat sounds cool, does it not?
Alright then, Spy Master of Diplomats, Izari.
Spy Master of
They're gonna like shake, they're gonna like hold out their hand to shake hands.
They take it from me. It's like, this is the first non-family run job that I've been in. I'm kind of impressed for this. Right, now I must get back to making sure that all these funds go to the right place, so you can not only develop the interior, but also the exterior.
Sorry.
Can I have some?
What? No, they've decreed it.
Sorry.
Yes, princess.
Hazel.
Princess.
Just Hazel.
Princess. Hazel.
Okay.
Out of character, she's my bitch!
I wanted to ask, are you just hitting here, or are you going for the Alfaras next?
I mean, my main job was to free the slaves, and I think Reveille is a bit too far away for me. You know, you've got, like,
Okay, so it's Ashton.
so many places between there. Oh. But before you leave here, do come find me. I do have word of something that might cross your path. So, but I haven't got the details with me, but I will get them for you for tomorrow morning.
Where
Just-
would you like us to meet you?
The inn that you're staying at?
The tavern?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
You know,
With
the,
the, you
one,
know.
the one where Chelsea passed out, you know?
How do you know about that?
The one where our then got abducted.
Oh, we
They're a
don't
chief
know.
spy master. What do you think?
Yeah, you really aren't very perceptive when it comes to dark areas, are you?
No.
I kind of go to hold Hazel's hand.
Don't worry, I'm not trying to hit on her.
I know.
My days
I'm not
of love
that
are
type of...
over. I was scarred once, I'm not being scarred again.
Weird that you keep admitting this.
Like, you lot go, enjoy the rest of this day.
Okay.
So,
I kind of...
Yep,
I'm
Vi,
gonna
go.
run to Zaz.
Yep, they're gonna run to Vi, what were you gonna say?
Also, right after I say no to Lisa having any money, I'm just gonna toss them one gold coin.
I'll take that.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
fine.
By the way, Mark,
Yar.
were they able to fit all of the paintings in a bag of holding?
Yeah, you could have rolled them up and easily put them in there.
Okay,
Just
cool.
like slid them out the frames and then just roll them up.
Yeah. I
Awesome.
will sell it on the black market later.
Get pittance from. Lovely. So, Arlen, you wanted to go find Zaz, yep? Well, I say go find.
Defend-
You're about
Finally, half-orc.
DM.
Yo,
I
Yo.
so, since we have time to kill,
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
and I'm still holding Hazel's hand. Oi, lovebirds!
Hold on. I'm going to ask. I'm asking the DM something, okay?
Okay,
I'm gonna go to the
because I'm obviously still like holding Hazel's hand.
Mhm.
When we get back to the tavern, care for a couple rounds?
Go on then. I've
You
been
want to
winning.
bet on a drinking contest?
I'm betting that as well. How much?
Go on then, shake my hand. Shake my hand. Go on then. Go
Alright,
on. How
alright.
much gold? How much gold? How much gold?
Alright.
Go on.
Okay. How about I'll give
Oh god.
ooh, ba 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 ba. I'm gonna
Do be
bet.
warned. Do be warned. I do have 599 gold.
Okay.
Oh, didn't I? Well, I've got like 42 gold. How about I'll do 24 gold on that.
So you're both
I'll
putting in
go-
24 gold onto this drinking bet.
I have 599.
All in!
And I'm also gonna put one
You know what?
platinum.
You know what? 5 platinum.
Great. Alright, I'll do 5 platinum as well.
10.
15.
20.
25.
Do you have that much?
All 57 I've left.
Great. Yeah, sure.
All
Your
in with
bet.
all the platinum are we going?
No, I wasn't actually meaning it like that. I'll put in, and to be generous, I'll just put in 5 gold for now. For now.
So 5 gold from Arlen. How much you putting in, Zaz?
I'll do 10 gold.
Okay, fair enough. So we've got a prize pool of 15 gold. Excellent. Where's
For
everyone going
now.
to go? Yeah, for now. Where's everyone going to go? Obviously, Hazel breaks off to do something. I've just let them do that because...
To get wasted.
No, they're going to the post office to send a letter.
I'm going to get wasted.
Okay, so wasted. What are Vi and Nisa doing? Are they going to the pub?
I'll buy them. Oh, it's on me.
I turn to the group. Hey, me and Vi actually know a place. I know a while ago. After they escaped, I think it'd be good to pay it another visit.
Where's this place?
Tavern in.
So it'd be a tavern nearest to the arena that first burned down when I broke Vi out.
The only tavern in this part of Vedici.
There then. If that's where everybody else is gonna go, imagine I said something more meaningful.
I was going to say something in character that I know would kill Mark, so I'm not going to say
Do
it
it.
anymore.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
You know what? Part of me thinks that you're probably going to lead us to some type of orgy, but we'll go with it.
I kind of think you guys want, but like,
Are you trying to lead into a trap or something?
no, I mean,
I will fucking insight check you.
Oh dear, can I counter with a deception?
I'll just put my head in your hands.
So, Arlen, what are you inciting?
I'm inciting Nisa's bullshit.
seeing if I can actually take you guys to OG.
Oh, I thought, hold on.
I'm asking for specifics. I don't feel like it's bad to ask for like directions. What I mean.
Are you fucking luring us to some type of shitty place?
Oh,
I do not need
You're killing me.
there we go. Okay.
Natural 20.
I'm looking at a 12 plus 11, so it beats it. But I don't know what your rules on that.
I have, 28 altogether because I have a plus 8.
They beat you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shut up.
Yeah,
Are
yeah,
you
be
leading
quiet.
us to a place?
So,
I'm leading you guys to the tavern.
you're just all going to the pub.
It better be good news, so
I'm gonna- I'm gonna link arms with Zaz and be like, let's go get wasted.
Oh my
Yes,
god,
we
Trish Bell
should.
is back.
I'm ready to take the bat and get wasted for God's sake. Ah.
I owe this to you. And also, you two, I'll get you guys something on me.
And then Zeta doesn't drink.
I don't
You can
think
get
I-
Unless I
you
just-
can get some
I'll
Zeta some
I'll
oil.
just shower Zeta in alcohol.
You can just get him some WD-40.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
Hazel
will.
pops up out of nowhere and Arlen's just like, here's some juice. It's not juice.
Right, so as you all go walk into the bar, you manage to send a letter, deduct 2 gold.
Okay.
Oh, so you didn't have to listen to your daddy then this time.
Obviously, as you write the letter, obviously your little dragon just like is very interested. It's like peering over the breastplate. It's like, oh, what are you doing?
I'm just
It's like,
gonna feed them
Ma?
another piece of jerky.
When did
It's
you
like-
get that beef jerky anyway?
It was back in
It's in my
Yuletide.
rations.
Oh, fair enough.
It was like a couple days before Yuletide happened, so before the shops were closed, and Hazel was like, I'm gonna get some beef jerky in case I was gonna lure an animal.
Oh, yeah, bike, didn't it? As you leave the post office and you sort of start heading round to the tavern, you do pass a corner a bit quickly as you do like a nice spin in tandem with this woman in the red corset. You immediately recognise them as Volcana, as they're just like, whoa, watch it, dear.
Volcana?
Yes?
How come you are here? Are you with Azari or?
Well, I came along to obviously be a, as one would put it, an attaché for this war. You know, just observe, understand, you know.
I know. I did my research.
Please pass on my congratulations to your friend, the
Yes.
Tabaxi. I'm afraid I cannot stay much longer. I have some urgent business back home, as I have my own conflict brewing on the horizon.
Do you know why the previous owner, the Caribous, would hold 2 dragon eggs? Quick question.
My guess is that they were going to obviously hatch them, raise them, and then breed them to be crowd control. But it seems you got there first.
Before them.
And she's like, it seems you got there first, as she just like puts her hand over the dragon, and with no effort whatsoever, the dragon just like goes up into her hands, and she just goes,
That's new. They usually shy away from everyone.
oh, trust me, when you're as demonic as I am, you can't really go around and dragons don't get attracted to you, you know? I did nearly kill you with 5 dragons, didn't I? Oh wait, no, you remind me of someone else. No, I'm sorry, my mind's just in so many places.
Hold on, what?
Don't worry about it. Just ask Azari what happened 276 years ago. And then what happened for us to, you know, become friends.
Old campaign, old campaign, old campaign,
I
old
know.
campaign!
I'm keeping my composure, okay?
Now, I must bid you farewell, and hopefully our paths cross if you're ever in the New World.
Okay. Take
Oh
care,
my
Volcana.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
She simply like bows a little before carrying on her path. So as
How dare you mention the campaign with Aruna? How dare you? How dare you?
that I brutally murdered her because you wanted
You
it.
brutally murdered me.
You wanted it.
I did.
I acquiesced to your request.
I know.
You agreed to be.
I agreed.
murdered.
Yeah, I know I agreed.
You
So,
didn't
as-
force the tea down your throat.
Anyone who's British will know that video and instantly get brilliant memories. It's like the cup of tea analogy. for
I know.
consent.
Unconscious people don't want tea.
Yeah, I knew it. Cause yeah.
If they
Let's
want
go get
tea,
wasted.
then say they don't want tea.
Yeah.
Do
So-
not give them tea.
As the 4 of you arrive, as the 5 of you arrive at the tavern, Arla and Zaz, you're immediately going to the bar.
Oh,
Yep, pardon me, I'm so sorry.
thank you. It's
As
alright.
you do, the entire tavern erupts in like a choral cheer, obviously with Vi walking in, and then they just get back to drinking and eating. As you reach the bar, the barmaid just pops 2 tankards down. I don't expect our heroes to pay for their meals. Or their
Being
drinks.
generous.
Well, we've got enough money to burn.
Alan.
I look to Zaz and say,
You're not there yet.
you wanna bet?
Yeah.
How many should I line up for you? How many can you lightweight to take?
I am not lightweight, thank you very much.
Then prove it.
I don't-
Barnaby, what did you send me?
It was a picture of, like, the top my Zaz bar. It was like happy Zaz.
Mark,
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Barnaby, you're amazing. I'll say, for now, 5.
Okay.
See where we can go.
5 drinks
Okay,
each.
that's it.
Righty ho.
Oh.
And she
Cheers.
just lines up 5 drinks. So, first one, both of you, con saves.
I know my con save because it's so
This
bad.
reminds me of the first ever natural 20 I got in D&D, which was in a drinking game.
18.
16.
You're both holding on. Zaz, you're a little bit less holding on, but you are still going strong. Second drink, next con save.
Alright.
And obviously,
22.
Uh-oh.
Going-
5.
or Zaz, you neck it back. As you pop the drink down, you throw your head forward a bit, and it's like, whoa. It's like you just have to just say, I'm okay, I'm not drunk. No. Third drinks, go.
Alright. Oh no, it's much worse! Oh dear!
17.
That's a 4.
Ooh.
So, Arlen, you take the sip. It's starting to affect you now. Zaz, you take the drink, you start drinking, and then you just keep going back and back and back, and then you just hit the floor.
Can I catch? Can I just hop off and catch? Or nah?
Dex check. No, because you're currently drinking.
Yeah.
So no.
True.
Can I catch that?
Yeah.
Yep. So Zeta, you just see what's going to happen. You just walk up behind Zaz and just, as they just fall into your arms. Zaz,
Why
the
you are
fuck do you
blind
drink?
drunk.
Can I? Can I just like shoot down the rest of them, even Zaz's?
So that's another 4 drinks. Make 4 con saves and tell me them as you go.
I'm gonna put Zaz, like,
Um.
drop him off and get ready to catch Arlen.
First one is 16.
It's starting to affect you.
Another 22.
It's steady. So you are tipsy, but
Natural 20.
still going strong. You've got 1 drink left.
Oh shit!
What did you get?
I think I'm gone on this one.
Ooh.
14.
So, after going through all that, a small crowd is gathered as the last one remains, the last tankard. Even the barmaid is speechless as people start like shimmying coins around, just like for bets and that. As you start drinking, it's disgusting to taste because you've drank so much of it. But you
I'm
keep
good.
going, and you just keep going back. But as you raise the tankard up, you just feel yourself go back into Zeta's arms. Gone.
No regrets. How much
I'm
gold do I
living
take
life.
off?
I'm just living life right now.
How much
Just-
gold do I take
no,
off? And then how much
won
do I
the
gain?
bet. You won the bet, so
Ah.
so you get the 10 gold from Zaz.
Yep.
I'm on. Oh wait, hold on. Add
And-
10 gold.
And
When you're on like 599.
609.
as you collapse Arlen, Hazel,
Hmm?
you walk in to see Arlen collapse into Zeta's arms with a tankard in the air.
Goodness gracious, what's happened here?
Drinking game.
I drank like 9.
The
I
barmaid
took
just,
up 3.
yeah, the barmaid just leans
No,
over.
so I took 7. I took 7 pints of alcohol. Oh my god, I'm dead.
The
Oh.
barmaid just leans over. It's like, well, they weren't lying. They weren't a lightweight. What can I get you, love? As she points over to Hazel.
I think I'll just take this one to bed.
Fair enough. As comfortable place as any to wake up after a hangover. You go
Come
do.
on, darling.
By the way, Hazel, could I borrow that compass to look at? You can keep it in case Arlen ever feels like bailing on being a father, but that technology could be useful.
Not yet, not yet. I want kids. I'm not that sexy enough yet.
Just get them upstairs into a bed.
Yes, I will.
Oh, and also
So, like-
take the half orc with you. They might want a bed too.
Oh,
Mm,
I'm gonna look over
ye-
at
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't need, but I just
them.
stay up and drink
If you
more.
and Zeta want to take them both, you can.
Zeta, can you grab the
Yeah.
half orc? I've got Arlen.
Cannot hear a single thing Hazel's saying.
Zeta, can you grab the half orc? I've got Arlen.
Yeah, I'll take the half orc.
You mean Zaz?
Thank you.
Yeah, Zaz.
So,
I'm I'm just gonna say as Hazel grabs me, I'm just gonna say, "Come on, baby."
so as obviously the two of you walk the others up, what is it Nisa and Vi going to do? As obviously you have completely an open menu.
I'm gonna walk over to the table that we first sat down at.
You know, I first went here. I'm going up to the bartender. I first went here a while back. I was an old friend.
Yeah, your
Pretty poor at the time.
yeah, your face does ring a bell. What is it? Nina?
Close, Nisa.
Ah, that was close. I was 75% of the way there.
When I last came here, I ordered beer for me and my friend,
Mm-hmm.
and a thing of chips to share. And haven't that again?
Sure, we'll bring it over.
Thank you. How much is it?
Fuck off with your payment, not tonight.
I'll remember that.
We're
I'll
generous
go over.
here.
Wait.
As she just walks off, she's just like, we're generous here, you know?
Glad.
And you're gonna go walk back over to Vi?
I'll go sit down with Vi.
Okay. So as you do, you see one of the bar staff just bring over 2 tankards.
Now, last time we were here, you ate the entire thing of chips, and I drank your entire beer, because you would not drink, but you were so hungry.
I think I had a right to be hungry.
So do I. Well, this time, though,
I'll take my beer this time.
I have some of the chips. Yeah, I'll take like a handful of chips, and I swig at my beer.
So like,
Alright, so as you do that, going back to the heroic duo taking the drunkard duo up to bed, Hazel, you get Arlen into a room, you sort of swing the door open, you just drag them in. Obviously, you just place them down on the beds.
How many times am I going to have to do this with you?
Man.
I'm here. I'm going
Anything to
take
get me
this
closer
off
to you.
Carry on.
I'm gonna take their stuff off them, like their violin and that.
So take all
No,
their
but I want to look like I'm bulky.
So you take all their equipment, their armor off, so they're nice and comfy.
It's not like I have any balls
Yet.
yet.
Alan,
Yes, honey?
just focus on getting to sleep, okay, hun?
Make me.
As you say that, I can imagine your head just hits the pillow and you're just gone.
I'm still awake, but like barely. So I'm just like face planting the pillow and then just like, make me.
And then you just hear subtle snoring coming from them.
It just.
Okay, and then I'm gonna tuck him into bed.
You're gonna tuck them in, you're gonna leave, you're gonna close the door.
You're gonna see me just starfish like this on the pillow.
I'm going to have a look. There's another bed in that room, isn't there?
Yes, there's another one on the opposite side of the room.
I'm going to just sit on that.
Sleep with me.
So you're just gonna sit and make sure that they just don't
Not while you're drunk.
Dang it, no fun.
you want. See, Hazel's got good sense. They don't have drunken sex.
Owen's not had it.
So, Zeta, you managed to shimmy Zaz into a room. You obviously like just nudge the door open. You see the bed there. You just walk them over, and you just place Zaz. You just lay Zaz down, just like taking all their equipment off, just putting it over the other side.
I don't. I can. I need sleep in bed.
Good idea, Zaz.
Yeah, good boy, Zeta. Oh, but I don't care.
Did you just say good boy?
They
Oh,
went,
Drunken's
good
ass.
boy, Zeta. They patted them as well.
I'm quoting that.
No. So what does Zeta do after they've placed Zaz on the bed?
Did Hazel give me the compass to like look at overnight?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Okay. I'm settling down the corridor and then having a look at the compass to see like how it works and if I can replicate it for another person.
Make an Arcana check.
Because wasn't the compass the thing that tracked me no matter where I was?
Oh, this is that compass.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that compass.
They want to replicate it or like find out how it
That
works.
is a 27.
So, spending some time with it, you do manage to see that it's a bog standard compass. It's something you could pick up at like any what's it?
Any store. Any
No.
second-
Compass shop.
No, there's a
Compass
antiques?
ray?
no. It's I know what it. I know exactly what it'll be the moment I finish like this stream.
Cartography?
Yeah, yes, a cartographer.
Photographers.
Yeah.
You're welcome! Minecraft knowledge.
So yeah, you can see this is like just any generic compass from a cartographer's, but the magic on it, it's sort of like an ancient form of magic, sort of like our world version of voodoo magic, where they could take like a hair or a piece of something and then fuse it into the compass to then find that thing.
Okay,
It would
so
take a
you need a
long
body
time.
part.
Yes, well, just like a strand of hair, or something like that.
But it's also a type of magic that you'd have to infuse
Yes,
into
it
too.
is a school of magic which has long been lost.
So, as the DM said, it's going to take a while if you're going to try and learn it.
Okay.
But it's not impossible, I will say.
During the long rest, could I start trying to figure out how to replicate it?
You could get part of the way, I will say. Obviously, this
Yeah,
is
like,
this is a
just
school,
starting
yeah,
it.
yeah, this is a school of magic that has long been lost to time because of its like ancient roots. So trying to understand it would take a while, but you can definitely get your foot in the door.
Okay, cool.
Heading back, so you're staying in the room with Arlen, just making sure. So heading back down to Nisa and Vi. Obviously, the tavern starts to liven up a little bit. The atmosphere becomes a lot more bubbly. A couple bards start playing. The card games get broken out. What is it you'd like to do?
You have a set of cards, right?
Yeah, I have the glittery ones that I used to lose me a bunch of money to that dwarf.
Is he a game or something?
Any in particular?
You pick.
Anyone?
Date night!
I'll take out just the deck of cards and I'll look for 21s.
Okay. God, we're not gonna go through half an hour of playing bloody poker in D&D again. We are not doing that.
I couldn't do that to you again.
Yeah. When we played poker, I thought that we would just all play roll d20s or something.
No, this one I'm gonna do a lot better. I'm gonna do it by like oh my god, right. What I'm gonna do, simple as, keep it by chance. I'm gonna roll, let's say I'm gonna roll 5 d20s. If it's odd, Nisa wins. If it's even, Vi wins.
Oh.
Sounds good.
Just because then it's completely down to chance.
Yeah, works for me.
Sarah here overseeing. First one's an 8, so Vi wins 1. That's a 4. Vi wins 2. That roll off the table, reroll.
Cocked.
So 9. Nisa wins 1. 8. Again, Vi wins another 1. And then final game. 19. So that leaves Vi with 3 wins and Nisa with 2.
Which means Vi wins.
That beginner's luck, or are you just good at this?
I say I'm just good at this.
Right then, I'm gonna finish my beer at that point. If I can get another, see if I can get another beer now that I have the money for it.
Yeah, another one. Another one just gets brought to you, just free of charge.
You know, the many pluses of knowing the person who runs this place. You always get free food.
Seems it.
No, this is just because they can. This is just a minute.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep getting the rest of my new beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as the night wears on, obviously it gets a lot more merry within the tavern. Obviously, people getting slowly more and more drunk. The bards sort of running out of songs to play. Card games ending in many different ways, both peacefully and violently. Upstairs in the room, in the rooms, Zaz, Soundo. You're just conked out, you're gone, you're drunk, you lost your gold, you just want to sleep it off. Arlen,
Yes.
you weren't hit as hard by the alcohol, so if you do want to regain a little bit of, like, half sober consciousness, just for, like, about half a dozen lines, you can.
I will.
So, Hazel, you just see Arlen just slowly rise up, like they're very delirious, they're still drunk.
You know you should be sleeping that off.
I've done this before. I'm fine.
And this is why I stay sober.
I am Gucci. I cannot play a drunk character for the life of me. It's fine.
That's why I always play the drunks.
You're fucking shit.
How about, Alan, we strike a deal. You go to sleep tonight and sober up, and I'll give you all the kisses you want.
Isn't that what you do anyway?
No.
And I thought you loved me.
I do love you.
Well, then you're bullshitting. You're bullshitting because you said you give me kisses anyway, and you said you're gonna give me all of them. You bullshitting liar.
As you said that, you feel the alcohol come back over as you just conk out on the pillow.
Blech. Just whacking my head on the pillow, but the top of my skull whacked against the headboard.
Oh,
Ow.
doesn't that take damage?
No. A small.
I'm too drunk for damage.
To be honest, the amount of times I've hit my head against my headboard.
Yeah.
Mood.
So, Hazel, you gonna do anything?
I am going to tuck them back into bed.
As you should.
Give them a kiss on the forehead. And then head over to my bed. But pull it a bit closer. Because I can't trust them.
You traitor.
So, as you do that, we'll finish this off by going back downstairs to Vi and Nisa. It's coming close to midnight. It's slowly getting more and more empty in the tavern. Both of you are tipsy, we'll say.
Should head in.
I must admit, Today's been longer than most.
Yeah, it's been a good day.
Everybody involved.
Please don't tell me we'll hear something from upstairs.
Sure. I head over to then the barkeep again.
As you do, she sort of just leans over. It's like, yep,
Room for the night?
take whichever one you want.
Amazing. I'll just head up. Oh, are there any rooms that seem to be taken?
You do see a fair few rooms that still have like the door ajar, which is the symbol that they are available.
I'll just take any of those ones.
Just take
Can I
any.
get onto the bed on that flat?
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go in one of the rooms and just like curl up on the bed.
As you do, Vi,
Yeah.
this is the first time in a long time that you've had a peaceful night's sleep. This is obviously after all the events that have happened. You managed to take out your rage. You sort out what you wanted to do. You basically killed your fear, and as you just curl up there, you don't dream of fire or blood or iron. You dream of a nice field where you can just slowly walk through, hands brushing against like all the reeds, just calmly taking in the sights. As it's very, very comforting. For once you aren't stressing to get to sleep, you just slowly drift. And with that, that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh my god.
Everyone,
my
everyone go to level 10.
Oh!
Yay!
Hey!
Oh my god, that's
Alright.
amazing.
Hey.
Level 10, finally.
Thank you, DM.
For level 8.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
That's the end of Vi's character arc.
Yep.
Sorry.
Oh my god, Cass, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you,
That was
darling.
absolutely brilliant. That was just molto bene, molto bene.
Ooh, I get more infused.
That was a very fun first cam session.
Obviously, we got obviously the reactions is something I really wanted to like bring into the
My god.
streams. So having
Sibling,
talk to me after the stream about this.
you're
So-
gonna kill me.
So obviously, I want to thank everyone for watching. I want to thank my amazing players for putting their heart and soul into this, and for just doing the best they can every single week, and somehow even managing to surprise me. Somehow even
We're
after,
still a chaotic mess, but he loves
I
it.
can't believe
Even
I
after-
found
Yeah,
this.
he
It was really
enjoys it.
surprising for me to find them in a hidden chest.
Even after some weird shit, we're still loved by our DM.
yeah,
Exactly. He
36
makes
weeks.
it
36 weeks of this campaign, and I haven't got bored once. So
This
that's
campaign
brilliant.
is amazing. I love it.
So
Go
I
us.
want to thank you all very much for watching. We will return under the DM Mistress Ariel tomorrow for Allderra, and we will return.
DM cam tomorrow. DM cam.
You better let your players know about that though.
I will.
And we will return with another Esalinti session next week, Saturday at 5 PM GMT.
Can't wait.
So
Can't
thank you all.
wait.
Thank-
Bye.
Bye.